welcome to AF 40K here on the mighty Loading Ready Run Entertainment Network. I am Ben, and it's miniature night. Joining me, it's a Jacob.
It's Jacob!
And we have a bona fide peanut gallery here. Joining us in what we're calling the Loading Ready Run Paint Zone. It's Cameron.
Huh?
It's Ian.
It's your boy.
And it's Funko.
G'day.
Who I never see wearing glasses.
Yeah, these are my reading
nice.
glasses. They have a small amount of magnification because I'm old.
Yeah, look at this panel of nerds with their glasses to see good. So yeah, we're continuing to expand the realm of what Miniature Night is, and I think we're slowly turning into a LGS at LGS on a Wednesday kind of a thing. We've got a couple of people playing, we got a couple of people hanging out, and then we have the dirtbag toxic people that go to every LGS in the chat. So, yeah, very very excited. And basically, what's going to happen is we're going to be playing here, but we're also going to be checking out what the gang is working on throughout the stream and stuff. Yeah, it should be a good time. But before we get into everything, a reminder that this and everything we do is brought to you by you over at our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. You're the reason we're able to do all this cool stuff. So thank you. We really appreciate it. You can also check out our store at store.loadingreadyrun.com when it comes back.
It's true.
It's not here yet, but it'll be back.
It's
and
hiding.
You can buy all kinds of things. It's hiding. It's away right now. And if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to dongle the bongle and let us know some other things that you'd like us to do. I know I will give us a little tidbit for people interested. I think there's been a bunch of us who are interested in playing Spearhead coming up. We're going to be breaking into the fantasy world coming on up. So, yeah, should be fun. I will say, shocking nobody, I was on the fence about it up until I discovered that I could play a 3-model team. Yeah, the least amount of models I can have on a team. That's my sweet spot.
Game gets bigger, Ben's model count gets smaller.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. You're all boned when they introduce knights as a kill team. Never gonna happen. But yeah. So yeah. Let us know in the comments, and thank you for the engagement and all that jazz. Yeah, so today, shocking nobody, we're playing Kill Team, but we are looking into playing other games and stuff like that. But a lot of people were really excited about painting today. If anything, I think for a lot of the gang, having a bona fide "you're painting right now" time is quite helpful for those kind of situations. So Jacob and I are going to be playing 2 teams that we haven't had the opportunity to play on camera before. You've had a game or 2 with you're playing Kazarkan.
Yeah, but I feel like with the updates and everything, I am learning them again.
That's true. Kazarkan got a massive pile of buffs. I think they got more lines of text than any other kill team.
Yes, and I had the cards, because I like to have the physical cards, and I spent time in a coffee shop this morning.
I see you literally wrote on them.
I literally wrote all of the errata on my new cards in my chicken scratch handwriting, which you can't see because of the lighting.
That's why I stopped buying the cards, I'll be honest. Cause,
I get it. I get it.
Good to the first balance update, and you're like, God damn it.
Yes.
Get the Sharpie out.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I have officially stopped buying rules-oriented things.
Oh yeah.
Because
this was I have discovered in 40K the guard is my jam.
Sure.
That
surprises me so much, but I'm really excited that you found your team.
I did because I like the idea of an average woman or man fighting demons.
Sure.
And that's why I don't like the Krieg. I don't really even like the Cadians. If I could have an army of just Jane and Bob, I would be thrilled.
and that's kind of how you decided to play this.
Yes, and like a tank, and I would be absolutely thrilled. Yeah,
that's okay, Jacob. No one really likes the Cadians, so you can.
I don't think Cadians like the Cadians anymore.
How do you know someone's from Cadia?
They'll tell you.
Tell you about it.
Yeah.
It's like when somebody says they play guard.
No, that you can hear them rattling down the street as they approach.
They definitely have like a saddlebag and overalls.
A
I'm just
suitcase.
describing
You hear
Alex,
the,
aren't I?
the beeping of the U-Haul backing up to
Yeah,
that store.
yeah. So yeah, you're going to be checking them out, and I have a brand new team that I was very fortunate to pick up supremely on the cheap, and it's cool because they're a team that I really wanted to try out for a while. They're the Lucidian Starstriders, and we're doing an Imperial v Imperial team.
Yes.
So we've kind of worked this out in our head. We're actually using some older terrain and a cool little map that Alex made that kind of gives the vibe of this being like a big training field.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, maybe, they brought it, I don't know, they brought in a rogue trader to teach you Joes and Janes and Bobs and Doles to fight, I guess.
Yeah.
Which would be really awkward if you beat me, but it would be a great movie. It'd make for a great movie.
Or the road trader just got like bored.
Sure.
It was just like, yes, it's time. Fight me.
Yeah.
We need some exercise. No.
Yeah. That's what we're got going on. So we're gonna show off the team. We're gonna get the game kind of going and stuff, and then we're gonna take the close-up camera over to the painting crew so that you can all find out what the painting gang is working on. So. Let's do a quickie overview of the team. So I am playing the Elucidian Starstriders. They have two on the box things that I've kind of described to Jacob already. The first one is that I have my warrants of trade, which I think are really cool. I get 3 over the course of a game, and there's a bunch of different things that you can do with them. I've actually, before the game has even started, I've used 2. One of which is that I got to take an extra equipment option. I also taken the one that gives me a free extra CP at the start of the game, and then I am saving my last one for some sneaky shenanigans later. But there's all kinds of cool things you can do with them, which I think is really, really neat. And then the other thing is that my ship is here.
Yeah, I am less than pleased about that.
So my standard Navis units have the ability, as they're shooting, once per turning point, I can fire one of my cannons from my ship up above. And there are all kinds of horrifying ones. There's a beam that has like piercing 2, 7/6 hits on 3s. There's like a fusillade like kind of style one that can just spread out shit.
How's that, how you working that in the training exercise? They're just firing a paintball the size of a truck
This
at
is
you?
the orbital bombardment section of the training.
Just it's a beanbag gun that fires a beanbag chair. Yeah, it just annihilates.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So, very, very cool. So that's kind of what's on the tin. Let's introduce the team. So starting off, I have the leader of the bunch, why they get their name. This is Alucia Vane. She is a very good elite unit. She's got 3 APL, 6 move, 4 up save, 8 wounds. Her weapon is the Heirloom Relic pistol. So standard pistol range, piercing crits 1, seek light, so you cannot use light cover when she's shooting.
6-inch range though, right?
8-inch
8-inch?
pistols now, yeah.
Pistol, okay.
4 attacks, 3 ups, 4, 5, and then has a cane rapier, because of course she does. Which is 4 attacks, 3 ups, 3/6 lethal 5.
Gee,
So that 6 is a real potential. And then she has just a boatload of special abilities. One is called Digital Lasers. Whenever I'm doing the fight action at the start, before we even roll dice, she just gets to do 1 damage to an operative in the sequence.
Digital.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're finger guns.
Yeah, I got
yeah.
finger guns. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she can also shoot the big cannon. The Warrants of Trade, which we already talked about, has a disruption field. So whenever someone is shooting her, she does not pay attention to piercing. She ignores piercing. You cannot squeak through on there. And then she has a really fun one, which is Merciless. Whenever she is shooting against, fighting, or retaliating against an enemy operative that is wounded when the action started, she gets balanced. And if it already has balance, then it becomes ceaseless. So she's really good at just being like, you're going to die if you're not already dead. And the last thing is the first time that she kills something, I get a CP.
Once a turning point? Once?
Just the first time.
Just the first time.
During the battle. Just
Okay,
once.
just once.
If she kills a thing,
Sure. Yeah.
I get a CP.
Yeah. Here's what I love about Kill Team, is that no matter what team you're playing...
Or I can do an additional warrant of trade. Sorry.
No, it's okay. So no matter what Kill Team you're playing, whenever you hear about the other team...
You go, oh my god.
You go, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're like, oh,
Yeah,
I'm so
and it's
screwed.
really only when the stars line up that half of that shit even matters.
Yeah.
That's
The
why
be-
I
the
go
best is
over
when
it super
people,
duper quick.
act offended when you play something like,
Yeah.
"Sir, how dare you?"
How dare... Yeah. Oh my god.
But, I mean, speaking of things to make you go, oh my god, I have a dog on my team. It's actual factual Remy. So I want to give a shout out to Iris of Ether in chat, who painted this amazing Remy model. It's the team does in fact have a dog, and I decided to swap it out, which I'm hoping this is going to inflict some mental warfare on Jacob, that he's going to dissuade him from going after my dog.
This is revenge for last time me saying I don't think I've won a game against you and making you the villain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, even if you win, you're the bad guy.
Yeah. That's well played. Well played.
So they have every dog in this game has a pretty bog standard profile. They change here and there. But so basically they have an 8-inch move, 5 up save, 7 wounds. They fight really well in combat. Shockingly, dogs are pretty good. Turns out rending, very real rule. But they have the standard beast is pretty standard across all of them, which basically means they can only like move, dash. They can't do like mission actions and shit like that.
That'd be weird. Like,
Yeah, they can
sign
only
the coordinates, boy.
Yeah, they can only charge, dash, fall back, fight, gather, guard, reposition, pick up, place marker.
Okay.
It has to be those ones. So it can't do our crit op, for example, when we talk later. But they also have he has the loyal companion rule, which is basically if he's within 3 inches of of a model that is being charged, he gets to charge in to that fight. And if a fight happens, we can basically go, no, you have to fight the dog instead.
All right.
Yeah.
I've done some of those deliveries.
Yeah.
Gonna have to kill a dog.
Yeah. So yeah, that's Remy. And okay, up next I have the Death Cult Executioner. This is my my ninja assassin. So they have this is my other 3 APL model. And they have a dart mask. That is their ranged weapon. Yeah, I guess I shoot darts out of my mask. It's kind of neat. Range 6, so shorter. Lethal 5 up, silent stun.
Warhammer's so stupid.
It's super stupid. I don't need, do I get, and there's multiple? It has infinite ammo.
so good.
I guess.
It's so good.
4 attacks, 3 ups, 1/1, but it's silent stun, which I think is kind of cool. And they have power weapons. Yeah, so
boy,
5
okay.
attack, 3 up, 4/6 melee profile with lethal 5 up. Rapid reflexes means that they also ignore piercing. Bladed stance means whenever I'm fighting or retaliating, I always get to resolve one of my successes before anything happens. Or wait, when it's fighting or retaliating. Yeah. So basically, I always get to resolve one of my dice first, but it has to be a parry. And when they die in melee combat, I can resolve one of my unresolved successes before she dies. She can take somebody down with her. Yeah. Also, she has Trained Assassin. For 1 AP, she can change her order.
Oh my gosh. So she can pop out. Yeah,
Stun something,
Stun
go back.
something and then go back. Yeah.
Yeah. Great. So yeah, she seems cool and good. We have, honestly, I think one of the goofiest models. This is this is the Electromaester.
These are painted really well.
Yeah, thank you. The person did a great job.
Oh.
Wiki face. Yeah, I picked these up painted. So this guy's really cool. So he is an admech. So he has the Missionary of the Martian Creed ability, which basically just means he gets to do a mission action for free.
Rad.
And those big Tesla coils around him aren't just for show. He permanently has a 4-inch aura around him. that basically makes it so that any operative that is within 4 inches, including himself, gets to reroll a defense dice on shooting. But also, he gets to swap what the other effect of it does. So he also can either have it so that around him, his field makes it so if somebody charges into him, when they're done that charge, they take a d6 of damage. Not a d3, a d6.
Damn.
Yeah. Or he could turn it off to charge up his gun and give it lethal 4. Yeah, and he's got a voltaic pistol, which on its own is range 6, devastating 1 rending, 4/4. So yeah, he's pretty neat.
Oh, Electromeister, you won't let anybody close to you.
No, he doesn't let any bad guys close to him. He wants his buddies to hang out.
Take down your electric field and really feel.
Open up your heart.
Then we've got the Rejuve Adept, who people keep saying is the best medic in the game. I don't know.
I have also heard
that yours is the best medic in the game. Yeah. So she's cool because she also has an aura going on around her that's 3 inches. That if anything within 3 inches doesn't have to care about reductions to APL or stat reductions. So that might be a big thing for her. The normalizer helm is anything within 6 inches ignores any stat changes from being injured. 6 inches, nothing cares about being injured around her. And then she has the standard medic thing where it's like if something dies within 3 inches, she gets to pick it up. And her healing serum is D3 plus 3.
I feel like that is better than my medic.
It might be.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty good. And then she's got a las pistol and all that jazz. And then I have my Void Master. So this is like the guy who's my first in command, I guess. He has a shotgun that has both close and long range. So this is the one dude who does have a infinite range kind of thing, but also has a relic las pistol, I guess. Or no. Sorry, I think I needed to pick one or either. No, he gets both. Never mind. So he's got options, I guess. He's also got Hardy, which means he can ignore 1 die of normal damage on him. Disciplinarian, which is whenever a Navis dude, so that's my little buddies, are within 3 inches, they get to just have the balanced roll on their gun. And then has Uncompromising Fire, which means for 1 AP, I get to do 2 free shooting actions. So you can do double shoot. Smile. Finally, last little bit, I've got 3 of these dudes that just have las pistols.
What was that guy's name?
Or las guns. Yeah, Void Master.
Void Master? I'm going to be a Void Master after hearing the rest
You're
of his
going to avoid him.
Yeah.
These are my Void's men. So they all have las guns. They're just regular dudes, but these are the guys that are allowed to shoot the gun. He's got a cigarette. He's smoking on the job. But one of them has a rotator cannon. Or rotor cannon.
Yikes.
I pulled that once.
Yeah. So this is it's a pretty good gun. It's 5 attack, 4 up, 4/5 when it's focused for and has rending, or it can sweep with torrent 1. But yeah, 5 attack, 4 up, 4/5 is rending is it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So yeah, that's the team.
Yikes on bikes.
All right, let's talk about the Kazarkin.
Let's talk about the Kazarkin. All right. So here is my sergeant, the aforementioned Kresh. They are equipped with a hotshot las pistol and a power weapon. And they can essentially give somebody else an AP. They can also double up because my faction ability is called Skillet Arms, which is essentially a free special ploy every turning point.
Cool.
They can double somebody, so they can give them 2 of those special ploys. Like the whole team gets one, and then she can point at somebody and say,
You
also
get that
do
double.
this.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. Yep. Yes, and they can move my clearance sweep marker around. I'll get into that in a little bit. Let's see. We'll do the Recon Trooper, which is, from what I understand, a lot of what the changes were built around, because they have a 6-inch aura around them that can then scan anybody. If somebody is scanned, then they become vulnerable to some of the other stuff that happened, like I get a severe rule or balanced or something like that.
Right.
And if they are scanned, they cannot be obscured anymore.
Okay.
Yes. So I think you're probably going to be going for them pretty quick. Here's my Demo Trooper. Demo Trooper can drop a mine. If anybody gets close to it, they explode. If they're not, the Demo Trooper. That's pretty much it. Yep. Pretty straightforward. The troops themselves are not that impressive. It's the equipment and everything that's kind of around it.
Yeah.
How much does it cost to upgrade to the full trooper?
I like Boomtown Tanner. It's a good name.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Well, I learned it from watching you and your novitiates from Big Cup, and you. You named them.
Name
what
them
they
in
were.
ways that you'll remember.
Yeah. So I made it lore appropriate and gave them all like call signs.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I got that.
I did forget that I named one of my novitiates Big Cup.
Yes.
That was the Relic Seeker.
There's my combat medic. They have the ability where if somebody dies close to them, they can get it. They can get them. They can get it. Yes, if somebody dies close to them, they can get it.
They can get it.
But they can, if they're within the control range, they can heal somebody for 2d3 lost wounds.
Okay.
Yes. And again, they have a hotshot lasgun and a gun, but most of them are 4 attack, 3 up, 3 4. That's pretty much the profile for just about any hotshot weapon. Let's see. Let's get into the sharpshooter. Also, these are the best minis that I've painted to date. I'm very proud of them.
You did a great job.
Thank you. They do sniper things like Kill Team does. If they don't move, they have one good shot at silent, and then everything else is.
They are a sniper model.
Yeah, they are a sniper model. They also have the camo cloak. Whenever anybody's shooting the operative, I can ignore saturate and retain any cover saves. I can retain an additional cover save if I retain any cover saves. So they're good at not being shot at a distance.
Super sneaky.
Let's see. Let's go with the Vox Trooper next. Which is, what do you look like? You have your hand to your head. This one. Vox Trooper can do the standard. You get another AP.
Cool.
Yep.
He's on the phone. It's like, no, hell, yeah, no, I'm in the middle of it. I'm in the middle of a kill team. No, I can't.
I can't. Let's see. And then, blah, 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 blah. I don't think I have any other specialists. Gunner, Combat Medic, Sharpshooter, Vox Trooper, Demo Trooper. Nope. Now it's just troopers who are equipped differently. Here's the one that has the Melt-A-Gun. This is one of the best weapon profiles on my team.
Yep.
And then there
Elites hate him.
Yes. There's this one. That's the grenade launcher. That's the
Hordes hate him.
one. Probably going to go after your dog. And then...
You're going to shoot a grenade at my dog?
I'm going to shoot whatever I can at your dog. The stats are insane. And then Trooper with a plasma gun. And then...
Boxed into troopers get a plasma gun.
Yeah.
Sick.
And then just my regular trooper. This is the one that just has the hot shot. Their special feature is they have a stun grenade and a smoke grenade they can do once a turn for free without taking the equipment cost. Casterkins seem to be fairly straightforward. They did get made a little more complicated with the upgrades, so there may be a little bit of like, do I do this first? Do I do this first? But we'll see how it goes. I'm here to learn.
All right.
Yeah.
What? What's vibrating over there?
Is somebody using a
Are you using a paint? Are you using a
Yes, Dad.
What?
They're very. The paints I'm using are mono pigment paints.
Oh, okay.
So-
Sorry, it's to shake them.
Yes.
Okay,
it's a shaker.
Okay, I thought you brought a whatchamacallit?
A magic wand?
I thought you brought like a spray.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought it was like an air, like.
I thought you were making a joke about we're all middle-aged, so Ian had to take a break for some oxygen.
Paint, yeah.
Okay, just firing up the volcano.
More and more common at the hobby store, I think, as the decades go on.
All right, so that's the teams, eh? Perfect. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna move this big old camera over to here. And let's have the boys check in
Wait.
with what they're doing, and we will start Turning Point 1. So, Funk, what are you working on today?
I am actually working on orcs for the spearhead that we talked about. So I'm actually working on test models. So I'm trying to figure out what my color scheme will be, because I like the look of the Iron Jaws. They're just big orcs wearing plate armor. So I've got
Cool.
some...
Orcs wearing plate armor.
Yeah.
That is
well, because there's
nasty.
been different flavors of orcs in Warhammer Fantasy over the years. There's been like tribal kind of orcs, and then more like big armor stuff.
Yeah,
and
so the
like,
Iron Jaws are like the armor-wearing ones, right?
Yeah,
And then the
their
Cruel
whole thing
Boys
is big
are
armor,
the-
because there's also Cruel Boys, which are more like swamp-dwelling orcs.
Yeah.
This one's probably the furthest along. This is like... So I'm just doing some different looks of like different kind
Nice.
of metals and like different skin colors and like pop colors. And...
Although canonically, don't orcs grow continuously?
Yes.
So
So
they have to
it's also
keep getting
changed.
new armor.
It's changed a number of times over the years, but yeah, in theory they get smaller and bigger and meaner, and then darker skin as they get older at one point. But then that got retconned. Like, there's been so many different
I
versions.
think at some point someone told the orcs that the universe is expanding, and
Yep.
so therefore they have to expand at the
Yeah.
same rate.
There's a lot of stuff like that. I'm actually technique-wise, I'm trying out using like makeup sponges to like sponge the metal on quickly.
Oh,
I'm
to
trying
like
just-
dapple it?
Yeah. I'm trying to
nice.
do like quick, trying to get these done quickly rather than spend as much time as I would on like kill team, because there's like 6 to 12 models, and then this team is like, I don't know, 30 in a spearhead, something like that. No, maybe not, maybe 20, but yeah. Anyway, working on orcs.
Yeah.
What do you got, Ian?
Well, I'm finishing up, to start with, a bit of stuff on a model I've been working on. So that's a 1 to 100 scale teenage boy.
Ian heard miniatures and said, "Bet."
Yeah, yeah, for real.
But I've also been wanting to get some work done on another team I'm working that can be. I'm just going to.
I like these cloaks that I see from far away.
Yeah, because
Land
they're
cloaks.
mates.
Oh, they're maids! Oh my god!
So I'm figuring, I'll proxy these
Holy
in for
shit!
I believe those are kitty cat ears. to the trained eye.
Oh, Bubby. What?
I just need
my
to find
gosh.
a team of Marines that works with six or fewer players, and yeah.
I assume somebody had fun looking at STL
I was going to
files.
say now, are these official models, or I'm not familiar with this SKU release myself?
I will say that the rule is it's got to be on Games Workshop plastic, and the bases are 100% Games Workshop.
Hey, there you go.
There you go.
Cam, what do you got going?
I am working on my Blades of Cain.
Ooh, I like this,
Yeah.
the color that you're adding, Cam. You were showing me the base earlier.
Yeah. So this is my first kind of like win using an airbrush. I started off with like a very, very dark purple, and then did layers through blue up to teal.
Nice.
And now I'm going through contrast areas of the armor, going from purple to pink.
Oh, lovely.
So they've kind of got like that pigeon sheen.
It's got a beautiful copper.
Yeah, it's almost got
peroxide.
like a patina on it. It's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wanted kind of like an insectile iridescence to it.
Oh, like that pearlescent kind of vibe. Yeah.
That's
yeah,
cool.
Yeah, because these are striking scorpions. So I wanted them to have a little bit of like...
This actually came up in the Lure like tabletop channel once. Someone was asking specifically that, though, like if I want to paint insects that have that like color shift kind of thing, like, and I was
Can
like,
you
okay.
maybe just tilt the model just a little bit so we can see the if the
it's
shine
more
comes
visible
through?
on the back. If
Yeah,
you
it's
rotate the
not
model.
it's not like a shimmer. It's a
No, Cam is trying to recreate that effect
Yeah.
with the model, which
That's a nice butt.
because that was my thing. Was like you
Oh,
can
yeah.
do it the way Cam's doing it, where you recreate that effect. You can also just buy pearlescent paint, shift color paints,
Yeah.
like a car paint.
It's what I use for
Turbo-
my
Turbo
my the
Nerd?
cricks
Turbo
Yeah,
that I
Turbo,
made.
that's it, yeah.
exactly. Yeah, Turbo Dog makes some. Like, there's a few different brands.
I can
Also,
actually,
it's,
I
it's
have the
important
cricks
to note
here.
that Games Workshop were not cowards when they were designing the Eldar. These people are all
They're-
extremely caked up.
No, they
Very
Yeah.
and just detailed as well. Like that's like very cool. And it's a model that's made for contrast to just hit all those recesses and all those
Yeah.
high
God,
points.
what a trunk on that
Yeah.
model. Like,
Yeah.
damn.
Like this
that
is an
one claps
example of
back.
the color shift
And,
kind of.
I mean, he's been
Yeah. So that's one that, when you like angle it to the light and stuff, you can kind of see. It
Yeah, the
shifts
iridescent.
as you-
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
which is very
Yeah, and I've used some of the turbo dork stuff. It's really cool.
Exactly. If you're looking
Yeah.
for that specific effect, then that is a real quick.
Extremely impressive to be able to build that up, just through airbrushing.
Great.
It was
All
yeah,
right.
it was a lot of fun.
Time for turning point 1.
Okie
Jacob.
dokie.
We.
Me.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Time to go.
All right. So, so
to
first
be
we got to do
silly.
some strategy ploys. We're in the strategy phase. So,
Yep.
I have the initiative.
Yep.
So that means you pick your thing first, right? That's usually how that goes.
Now is it intentional? Jacob starting with 2 and you're starting with 3? Is that
It
just
is.
fate?
Yes, I used my one of my trade warrants to give myself 1 extra CP at the start.
Nice.
Yeah, I will say we received a metric fuck ton of War Machine
Yeah.
stuff. So much War Machine stuff. So there's likely we'll see it more in the future.
Yes, I will. Yes. I will place my clearance sweep marker.
Ooh, okay.
So I will spend 1 CP and use clearance sweep. I'll place my clearance sweep marker, which we're going to decide.
Oh, is that? Do you want that to be your free one? Because you chose.
Oh
4.
yeah, that'll be my free one. Thank you. That is correct. Yes. I just want to make sure within 5 inch horizontally. Cool. So we're gonna set that here. So pretty much anything within 5 inches of that. If I'm shooting something in there, I get the ceaseless weapon rule.
Okay, sure. My first thing is I'm going to choose my primary op. It's this one.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you choose. I'm sorry. You choose your primary op.
Yeah, that's a strategic gambit on the first turn.
Oh
point.
yeah, that's
why
right.
I was telling you. You're like, I'm picking this one. I'm like, you should wait until.
Yeah.
But
Sorry.
anyway,
Yeah.
Now you can go. This is mine. Now
That's
it's back
mine.
to me.
Yep, there you go.
Great. I think I'm going to pick. I think I might just chill. I've heard that I'm a CP heavy team, so I'm gonna pass.
Pass. Okay. Yeah, I think I will do. Dash is 3 inches. Remind me. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to use relocate. So I'll use 1 CP for relocate. Castrigan are always on the move, blah, blah, blah. Select 1 friendly Castrigan operative that's more than 3 inches from enemy operatives. That operative and each other friendly Castrigan operative that's both within 3 inches of that operative and more than 3 inches from operative. These guys get a dash.
Cool.
That's essentially what it
I
is.
assume they have to stay within 3 inches of the drop point. Usually that's what it says on this one. Or no?
Oh, I'm
Okay.
sorry. It says you can't use this point during the first 20 point. I should have read the whole thing. Never mind. I don't do nothing.
Great. You're passing as well?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Then we are now in turning point 1, going into the firefight phase. For chat, we are doing a crit op that both of us went, whoa. So we're doing coordinates. Coordinates is the crit op, so this is the board that we've got going on here. So there's 3 objective points. As a mission action, you can have an operative for 1 AP put a objective point on the objective point.
Points.
We're just going to represent that by putting D6s on there. You can only put a point on an objective marker once per turning point on each one. And then we don't check anything until the fourth turning, at the end of the fourth turning point, so at the end of the game. We're not going to know how many crit op points we get until the very end of the game. Yep. Because at the end of the game, for each operative marker that has at least 1 of your points on it, you get a VP. Or it's 2 points if an objective marker is wholly within your opponent's territory. So in this case, I can only score on that one You can only score in this one. This one is wholly within no one's territory. So yeah, and for each objective marker that has more of your objective points than your opponent's, you score 1 VP. So basically, if it was me, for example, I could earn, just for having a point on each of these, 2, 3, 4, and then for each one of these that I have the most of is an extra victory point, and then as always up to a maximum of 6.
Yeah.
So that's how that works. Very strange that we're not checking at all
Yeah.
in between turning points. So yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
The less mental load for this game, the better.
Yeah, just remember you can only do one. You can only put a point on a thing once per turning point.
Yeah.
For each point.
Yep.
So yeah, there we go. Okay, well, let's just start it off. You know me, I like to go fast. I'm going to start off by activating Remy. And all I'm going to have do, Remy is a 8-inch move.
This is approaching psychological warfare at this
Yeah.
point.
It really is, yeah. Remy is just going to do a move dash to put himself here because he's fast as fuck.
Everyone's hiding behind the wall and just go doggy, go,
Yeah.
go, run up there.
Yeah.
See if somebody's trying to shoot us.
For those people who understand too, everything in this kill zone is heavy except for these little broken pieces and these generators. Everything else is considered heavy terrain. Vantage is here, here, and here. That's me, pal. Go for it.
Hockey dokie. By the way, these are ladders. We just didn't have extra
We don't
ladders.
have enough land.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
the only one who has the bits.
Yeah, I don't have bits yet.
I don't have ladder money, all right? Come on.
What's that
In this
now?
economy, I don't have ladder money. What do you care?
Yeah, right?
We can shit our ladders, comrade. It's so funny because this is like not a super vantage heavy kill zone that we've
We
created.
both take
and we're
ladders.
both taking ladders.
Yes. Because I think we both want as much of the vantage as we can get.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to activate my Vox Trooper. We're going to give an extra. I'm going to use one CP or AP to give an extra AP acronyms to my sharpshooter for whenever their next activation is, and I will move them as much as I need to move them, which is 6. And you can move 3 units in this new version of Kill Team,
Yeah.
which is lovely.
But nobody provides cover for each other anymore.
Yeah.
SMH, everybody greedy. Everybody wants to move. Nobody wants to be a
bullet
wall.
Yeah, bullet
Yeah.
sponge.
Okay. That's me.
Although it was funny because that was a rule that used to sort of Gellerpox players would be bummed out about because you used to be able to hide behind your dudes, right? But the Hulks can't do that. Now nobody can do that, and the Hulks can move through the units.
people, yeah.
So, but they had the trade-off by being like wet noodles now, unfortunately. But Gellerpox got a huge buff though too, which was pretty cool. So I might bring them back.
Cool.
Okay, I'm going to activate I think just the Electromeister. And I'm just going to have him do a move dash over to this heavy barricade, which was one of my equipment choices.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm imagining the Electromeister's magnetic or electric field makes things like, just randomly fly. He's got like spoons and stuff stuck
Yes.
to him.
Yeah. And I'm going to give him. He's going to have the "if you charge me, you take damage" aura until it gets activated again.
Understood.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah. Still remaining on conceal.
Okay. Then I'm going to activate my gunner. No, trooper. Regular trooper. Your name is Trooper. Your name is Trooper.
Hi,
Yep.
I'm Trooper.
Trooper. I'm going to activate my regular trooper from back here. I will move a 6.
How many models you got in your team?
1, 2, 10.
10 as well. Okay.
I like how you gave everybody a nickname. That guy's nickname is Trooper.
Yeah, Trup Trooper something. Yeah.
You got a Pat Benatar on there?
Yeah. Trup.
I like how you're using a war cry.
It's because it's clear.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. Yeah.
Yep. So I'm going to move them up to here, and then I'm going to use a smoke grenade. Bop, bop. That's not where the equipment was. I should have pulled out the card. Anyway,
Wait, you had smokes?
this character specifically has a stun grenade or a smoke grenade that they can do every turn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, they have a smoke and a stun grenade.
Okay.
Wait, is
But
that the
it's-
guy? Is that the guy who's smoking?
No, that's on Ben's team. The guard
right,
hates
right.
nicotine, which is a blatant lie.
I was gonna say, I feel like if we went on factions that smoke the most,
Yeah.
I
They're
would say the
called-
guardsmen are pretty high up there.
They're called low sticks.
Sticks. Yeah. I thought it was obscure.
That's heroin.
Yeah, I know. Yes. So we're gonna do the smoke grenade. Smoke grenade is within 6 inches of this operative. It must be visible to this operative. So I'm pretty much gonna drop it like here.
Okay.
Okay.
And if I'm correct, so smoke doesn't like give cover. Just if they're within 3, they are obscured.
Yeah.
Yes.
Usually the cover lines are drawn through it.
Yeah, you would. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So I'm essentially just like giving obscuring.
It's the idea that they're obscured, so you can't shoot perfectly, but they're not in cover because I would still
Yeah.
light up a smoke cloud.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's mostly so like if for whatever happens on the first turning point, I'm going to move folks out, and you just want to shoot down the center line. It's more difficult for
Sure,
you.
yeah,
that's,
that makes
that's what I'm
sense.
going for.
Okay, I don't think there is a world where you can just like get up on Vantage and shoot.
Currently, it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, I'm just looking at this the light
Yeah.
terrain.
Not trying to gotcha. I did give my sniper an extra AP.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't think. Okay, so we're living in a world where this guy uses essentially his full action, and then I guess he could dash. Okay, so. And he's got silent, right?
He does.
Okay. Well,
But
okay.
it's-
You know what? I'm comfortable living in the world where if you I'm activating a Void Guardsman here.
But
Or
it also
Voidsman.
has heavy.
Oh, sure. So
Yeah.
he definitely can't shoot then. I was just about to say like I'm happy because this is light. So I'm living in a world where you go on Vantage, you decide to shoot a guardsman here and kill him, but now I could just shoot back at this guy because it's just going to be light terrain up there.
So this is light terrain up here.
Yeah, light terrain for
for-
either of these.
Got
Yeah.
it.
I mean, I would need to be like I'd need to have a shot. I guess if he's no, that's only. I don't think we're getting Vantage on that. Anyways, it's heavy if he wants to do that. So I'm going to activate this guard, and all he's just going to do is do a Scootaloo. He's going to come through this door, do a move dash there.
Okay.
Yeah. Rock and roll.
Okie dokie.
Been a while, but I think doing a Scootaloo is actually when you take down a Big Mac.
I can't remember the last time I did a Scootaloo.
I haven't Scootalooed in ages. So now I'm going to activate the Recon Trooper. Yep, I'm just going to activate my Recon Trooper. And he's going to move 6 here. And I don't think I have a clear shot at anybody with him, even. And he's light and concealed anyway, so he's not a valid target. He's not visible. That's pretty much it.
Cool. Yeah. We're both learning how Turning Point 1
Yeah.
goes in this game now.
Right.
You can't even, declare TAC ops. I'm just going to activate my my stealthy lady here, and she's also just going to be move dashing. So.
And moving through a door costs 2?
1 extra.
1 extra. Thank
So
you.
it's like she was right in front of the door, so it's like there to there, so that's her move, and then a dash to just,
dash there. Yep.
to just boot herself
Okay.
in here. Ease to the P's. Go to you.
Okay. Okay. We're going to activate my Demo Trooper. Demo Trooper is going to not be activated, as a matter of fact. I'm going to activate my sergeant. My sergeant has 3 AP. They're going to use 1 AP to give my demo trooper an AP. Yes. Yes, I'm not being...
Usually Voxes are...
Oh, no, Voxes do that. Sorry, I was thinking Commandos. I apologize. Cassigan Sergeant. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't declare my faction rule for this turn.
Sure, what is it?
I messed up. It's Strike Fast. Whenever a Cassigan operative is performing the reposition action, add 1 to its move stat. So everybody's 7 move for this turn.
Okay.
Yeah. So I apologize.
That's
I forgot to do that. So the Cassigan Sergeant can give somebody a double up on the skill at arms. They're going to take, just in case, for Cadia. Whenever a friendly Cassigan operative is they're going to take light 'em up, which if they get a shot at anybody, I don't think they're going to be able to. Essentially, it gives a severe weapon rule if the enemy is ready, not in cover, or is being scanned by the recon trooper. Cool. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, there it is. We're going to move 3. And then 3 up here. So that's 3, 6. Okay, still had 7. And now I'm going to put a mine. That's really silly. Don't do that, Jacob. That's not a good idea. I'm going to use an AP to... Oh, no, I have to be touching it.
You can't
do that on the first turning point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, first turning point
doesn't do
nothing.
anything. Yeah, I know.
It's move your shit up.
I'm too excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're just going to stay there then. Good. There's nothing I can do with them except drop a mine.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I could drop it up here, can't I?
So now I've got to consider the fact that your guys have enough movement to get up here. Now that this guy is out. That's a little spooky for me. Oh, well. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to... I'm just going to activate my lovely leader here. And she is... Yeah. Let's do like a move dash like this. There we go. That's it.
Okay.
Rock and roll.
Okay. I am going to activate my guy with the Melta. Or no, grenade launcher, sorry. My gentleman with the grenade launcher. They're going to do 1 through the door. So that would be 1, 2, right? So 1 to open the door, 1 to get the other side of the door. Yep. 1, 2, and then 5. Up here.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
Okie dokie.
Yep.
I'm going to activate this other trooper here. So I think I'm going to have enough here. So it's just 1. So this is 2 to get there. And 3. Yeah. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure that I was able to do that. Move dash.
Move dash. Okay.
Move dash.
So just to kind of go, because I was talking really fast, the ADHD had taken over. I didn't activate the sergeant. I just moved the demo trooper up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No worries.
Cool. All right. Okay.
So you haven't done like the double up thing?
I haven't done the double up thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I'm going to activate my plasma gunner. The guy with the plasma gun there.
The plasma gunner, you say?
Plasma gunner.
And what weapon did he bring?
A shovel.
From the New England plasma gun.
Yeah.
Brought chips.
So we're gonna move over here. We're gonna move, and dash is only 3. Sorry, I haven't done a dash interaction with a ladder yet. So dash is 3, ladder takes it down by 1. So you can.
So basically, ladders are still doing the climbing action.
Yeah.
It's just you're counting the space as 1. I don't believe you can dash to climb.
I don't think you unless you started at the bottom of the ladder. I think. Like,
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I'm just going to
Because
say that.
you have to dash to it, pay the distance to go up the ladder, and then also get the rest of the movement. So it's rare that you can both get up the ladder and still be.
Yeah, it's like I don't
Yeah.
think you can break a dash up. Can you?
I believe you can do it in 1 inch. I think
Increments?
every
Yeah.
movement
Everything
in
is
Kill
1
Team
inch
can be
Yeah.
done in 1 inch increments.
Yeah.
But that's the minimum.
I
Any
just-
small amount of movement would be take up.
I mean, if
the
you
whole-
want to hop up the ladder, you can. Does that guy have extra AP and shit?
No. No, he would just be up there.
Okay.
Which, now that I'm thinking about it, probably a bad idea. Oh, no, because that counts as cover now. Okay.
Well, it counts. It's vantage. What are you talking about? Cover?
Oh, if somebody is shooting up to somebody and they have a conceal order, it counts as whatever. It counts as cover, so they're not a visible target.
Only if they don't have like a clear line. Like
Yeah, if they're behind something, sure. But
Sure.
I believe is the rule still the case that it doesn't? You can't use the floor as cover.
that's my understanding
Yeah,
of
like
it.
if it draws up
Oh.
and like there has to be a wall or a
Oh, I thought.
turret or a
Oh,
parapet.
I may have misremembered something I saw in the Glass Half Dead video. That's okay. He can't get up the ladder anyway, so it's a moot point. Yeah,
I mean, you've got the old Rulios right there, don't you?
I do.
There should be a point just for vantage. But I'm pretty sure.
I
I'll
thought
look
that
it
was
up.
how it
I'll look
works.
it up while you're doing your thing.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
It was always precarious to put people up on vantage if there wasn't a wall. That's why putting a wall on vantage was so powerful.
Yeah. I think it provides cover in the save sense, but not in the line of sight. Yeah, like you can't. Yeah, like it's like you can't use it to establish like just to make it so people can't shoot you, but like it does give you a cover save or something. But
Okay. I may be misremembering. My memory's not the best. My brain is Swiss cheese, so.
okay, I think I'm gonna do my Void Master.
Oh, I hate this.
In the context of 40k, does void mean space?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it means pooping, even though
You know, I
all
never
that-
thought about it.
that guy's stuff makes me want to void.
The void versus the warp.
Well, just it's a word that comes up a lot, but it never occurred to me like what is Warhammer's version?
Yeah.
of
I think I was.
Okay.
I think I was correct.
Okay.
As vantage terrain is also light, an operative on vantage terrain will often be in cover from operatives lower than them. Imagine them crouching down to gain a cover save or avoid being a valid target.
Okay.
So that means if they're up and they have conceal, they're not a valid target for somebody on the ground.
Do you mind if I just see?
Yeah,
it?
sure.
Just in case this is one of those where it keeps going.
Is that only if like the guy
It's in
going
the
up to shoot?
sidebar.
Is if the guy going up to shoot them is like right near the wall, so that the corner blocks his line of sight?
That's if you're shooting down, they're not a visible target. Like if you're up on vantage and somebody's up against the wall, the guy on vantage can't shoot them.
Oh, sure. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So it is. It just counts as light. Okay. So seek light can still get around it. Good to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good thing none of your guys have seek light.
Yeah, wink.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
and I'm really glad they're not close to this vantage point as well.
I think I'm going to.
Good job, brain. Oh my gosh, you did something for once. I'm so proud of you.
You get a little treat later.
Oh yeah. You get 10 minutes of Instagram scrolling time.
Okay.
Sorry, I do like somebody calling Ian's guys the Adeptus Custodians.
Wow. Very good.
I mean, they are crafted, so they are made to order.
Whoa. Okay.
That was-
That one hurt.
Okay.
That was bad.
I'm going to activate my Void Master. I'm going to spend a CP.
Oh, you don't have to.
Yeah. I think I will. Just for funsies.
Just to throw it out there, just to get wild.
I'm going to spend a CP to activate Great Endurance. Use this firefight deploy when a friendly Navis operative activation. So those are my regular Joes and the leader of the Joes.
Yeah.
He gets an extra AP.
Yeah. All the ones that can call down the. Yeah. I was about to ask what's so great about it, but I answered my own question.
Yeah.
You know what standing on top of a building doesn't give you cover from?
Space guns? I'm guessing it's space guns. Is it space guns, Paul?
Yeah.
It might be space guns.
I think it might be. God damn it.
So I'm going to activate this buddy, and he is going to go on engage.
Okay.
I'm going to, for 1 AP, move.
Okay.
He's going to hop up here. And then now that is light, so he's going to take a shot at that guy.
Clever girl.
Yeah, who is that?
Yeah, that's the all the rules and stuff that are good.
Oh, that's that one.
Yeah. But I have a smoke grenade,
Okay.
so maybe you can't see him.
I can. Oh,
Yeah,
you mean flavor-wise.
Yeah.
Doesn't make... yeah, so...
Yeah,
okay,
no,
well,
you can-
I wasn't actually going to use the big gun, but now that I know that that is definitely a target I want to kill, I'm going to do that.
So what I'm hearing is I should have lied. I feel like I'm being punished for good sportsmanship.
What do you mean? What? Good sports. Good sportsmanship. Yeah, it was really messed up when you followed the rules of the game.
I couldn't even do it with a straight face.
Okay.
Oh man.
So yeah,
What is in this water tonight? Yeah.
wait. Hold on. 1 sec.
He is obscured though.
Okay, wait. He's a Navis. Yeah. Okay. Don't know why he wouldn't be able to. Yeah. Okay. The Void Master, IE, is indeed going to choose to shoot you with the beam.
Okay. Mazel tov. I'm just going to very quickly horf down these smoke grenade rules to see
Oh wait.
what I get that might save me.
Hold on. This is a silent weapon. I actually didn't. Okay, sorry. Can I do this in a way before any other roll happens?
My dude, you may do whatever you wish to make sure that this is just
The
absolutely
coolest?
the coolest.
I'm not going to do that firefight to give him. He doesn't actually need an extra AP.
Okay.
Because this gun is fucked. I might not even kill him. We don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Again, just getting punished for good sportsmanship.
So this time, yes. This time, yes. So I'm gonna use. I would like to shoot this guy with the Archaeotech beam.
You don't kill me. I kill me.
Kill you. This weapon has piercing 2 and silent.
Oh my god.
4 attacks, 3 up, 6, 7.
Hold on, there was something about piercing. Hold on. While an operative is obscured, 2 operatives more than 2 inches from it. So he is obscured.
Okay.
That's great. In addition, whenever an operative is shooting an enemy operative wholly within an area of smoke, ignore the piercing weapon rule unless they're within 2 inches of each other.
Okay. Maybe I don't use that one then. Maybe I use plasma battery.
Whatever doesn't have piercing, because I piercing, because that's creates a smoke 1 inch horizontally. Okay, yeah. 1 inch horizontally. That's not... Oh, actually, I think you'd still be okay. Hold on. Let me screw myself with good sportsmanship again. Yeah. I put that in a dumb place. He's still obscured because
Yeah.
it goes like this, but the piercing rule still counts.
Oh, does he need to be like right on
He
it?
needs to be wholly within an area of smoke, and apparently...
And the area is what, 1 inch?
The area is apparently, for a smoke grenade, 1 inch.
They
Creates an area of smoke.
They nerfed it pseudo recently. It used to be like 3 or something, I thought.
It was 2. I think.
2?
Yeah,
Yeah.
2.
Oh, I'm just reading what's
In
on the
secondary.
card.
Yeah.
Too.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
It was 2. but
It was 2. Now it's 1. So I put that in a silly place because I thought it was.
Do you want to say that you put it in the good place?
Yeah.
That was, I assume, what your game plan was when
My
you did
game
it?
plan was to put it in.
Yeah.
It's going to be back here.
Great.
Yeah.
You got it.
Okay, great.
So I don't think obscurity matters in this instance. I don't know.
Obscure matters because that means you can't roll crits. That's how that helps me.
Okay. What's the... How many... Sure. We'll use the beam still.
Okay.
So that's really annoying, actually.
I'm a blue player.
Don't understand how you can't be pierced by a beam. piercing. Losing piercing in grenade smoke doesn't make any sense to me. Even
That just represents it not hitting as accurately.
Sure. Okay, that's fair. All right, that's fine. I'm still going to use this beam. Yes, I will use the beam.
Okay.
I mean, a beam is one of the things that makes sense the most. to be
Yeah,
able to take
actually,
out
yeah,
smoke.
smoke.
So
yeah.
wait, you are obscured. So obscuring is just that I can't get hit. You can't get hit by crits.
Hold on just a second. Let's just double check because it's one of those not used very often rules, but became more important here. Nope, that's just the weapon things. Let me just look that up real quick. Sorry. I don't know why I'm trying to move so fast.
Slow is smooth, smooth is fast.
And rubbing is recon.
You can't retain criticals, so you retain them as normal hits, and you discard 1 successful hit prior to resolving the defense roll. So, it's essentially 1 last dice, and you don't get crits.
Okay.
But I do not get a cover save because it's coming from above.
So 1 normal instantly goes away, and then you still get to roll all your normal. Man, this does not seem worth it to use my gun then.
If you only get 1 of them, it doesn't seem worth it to me.
No, I have the extra thing where I can use
Oh,
it
that's
twice
that's
as an
true.
equipment.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't realize that the smoke just completely. I'm learning a lot of things after. My plans have come together. Okay, maybe I shouldn't use this guy instead.
Sorry if I didn't explain things well enough.
No, that's okay. I didn't realize that's what your grenades do. I didn't realize the piercing thing was that's pretty key.
Next time before we play, I'll lay my stuff out for you.
No.
I
When you threw the grenade, I just needed to know that it was not piercing, but it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna go this way. Sorry, this is just me rethinking my.
That's
my
okay.
strategy.
I'm totally fine with you redoing whatever you need to.
I don't know if that's worth the CP. So instead, what we're gonna do. Is I will use that AP, and we're just going to do a bog standard regular shot from him.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So for purposes of this, I get accurate 1 because I'm on vantage.
Okay.
You get to still retain, you get a obscuring and cover, I guess.
Yep.
I'm just using my long range shotgun. I don't know if this is worth it, but that's fine. So
Is it silent?
it is not.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a shot. Ooh. We have, right, sorry. Okay. I had accurate 1, so 1 was an auto hit. So
Okay.
I don't know. How do you
That's
want
fine. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Sure,
That's fine.
great. I got 3 normals.
3 normals.
4 normals,
Okay.
sorry.
I'm gonna retain 4 normals.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna retain 1.
Yep.
And then I will roll.
And
the
right,
other-
one gets away because it's obscured. So there we go. We'll just
Yep.
say that happened.
And I, boy, do I not save anything else. So it's 3 normals going through.
Okay, it's just 6.
Oh, just though. Well,
I mean,
gorgeous.
3 normal hits only doing 6 damage.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
It's action economy.
In this action economy, God
Yeah.
damn. All right.
Great.
He's got 2 left.
Okay, cool. So I used
Still.
that. We're going to say that I did the CP thingy to
Okay.
give him the extra AP. And so his last thing he's going to do is going to dash to fall back down.
Okay. Sounds good.
Then he's going to get back up again. All right, go for it.
Okay.
Great. I think that worked out in the best way that we all learned to think.
Yep.
Tight.
So I think I'm going to activate, and this may seem shocking, my medic.
Okay.
He's going to run. He's going to go 7 inches over here.
Mm-hmm.
Right here. I'm just going to double check to make sure. What's up?
So
You wanna
where
check
is
that?
the grenade?
Oh, it's under the medic now.
So he's not wholly within 1. Right?
So the grenade, he's got to be standing on the grenade.
Yeah.
Oh.
If it's within, he just needs a part of him in. If it's wholly within, he needs to be
On.
entire base needs to be encompassed by that thing. That is the way the game.
So smoke grenades are only good for essentially 1 operative.
Yeah, they've modified them so that like you need to be basically like drop it at your feet, you're obscured.
I guess they didn't like people shutting off lanes with them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty much exactly what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
The trade off is that now they don't go away at the start of the next turning point. You get like die 3.
Yeah, you get die 3, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that's pretty good. Yeah.
So what I should have done is drop that there and put him on top of the
Let's say
grenade.
that's what you did.
Kind of surprising as well
Because
when
we've done that.
Yeah,
kind
we've
of
done
thing.
that. All right, cool. Okay,
you know, place a
awesome.
grenade in
Yeah.
there, because that was the
Cimarel,
other-
accurate 1, it has nothing to do with the conceal, it has everything to do with me being on vantage. By virtue of being on vantage, you get accurate 1 for each 2 inches you're above it. And then it basically gives like kind of pseudo seek light, but not really. It just basically means that if someone's on light, you're going to be able to shoot them.
And then the combat medic is going to use... Oh, it's 0 AP for the med kit. Great. So he's going to get back 2d3 lost wounds.
So you're putting him over there?
My medic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, you've got more vantage. Oops. Now that may have been a mistake.
That's what I was asking. Yeah,
yeah,
I was triple checking with it. I have 3 units back here still.
Yeah, and you have 3 people that can use the big orbital gun, right?
I have 2,
You have
and then
2?
my medic.
And your medic? Okay. Yeah, let's live a little. That's fine. All right, so I rolled a 1 and a 4, so that's going to be 3. So I'll get 3 back. Right?
Okay,
Yeah.
you got it.
Cool. Okay. That's me.
Alrighty, I'm going to just activate my... What was that?
That's me washing my water.
Oh, yeah.
It sounded so identical to the platypus voice or
Harry the Platypus?
yeah, the text emote that you
Yep.
use all the time. All right, I'm gonna activate the Voidsman with the rotator gun. The rotor gun. He's gonna hop up here.
Okay.
And
Get
he's going to
rotated,
shoot.
idiot.
He's gonna shoot your medic.
The medic?
or-
Okay.
Yeah. So. Yeah, with the rotor cannon. So this has. Oh, it's heavy dash only. Sorry, I actually can't do that. I thought it was reposition. I guess he does have to do the gun. I guess he's using the big gun, right? Because the big gun is repositioned. Okay, I didn't think I was using. The guy with the big gun is like, this is a cool gun. I'm using the even bigger cool gun. Okay, yeah, I will attempt to. He's gonna call in the airstrike on your medic.
Okay.
That works out.
Yeah. Yep. Nothing I can do about that.
Okay. So you do still get a cover save.
Yep.
But it is piercing 2. Okay. So if you choose to retain, that is it. It's 4 attack, 3 up, 6, 7. It is silent. So I have a crit and 2 normals.
A crit and 2 normals?
So you don't get to roll any dice. It's either you choose to retain that,
Or just roll it and hope
roll.
for a crit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to retain. How much?
It is 13 damage.
Well, that medic's chum. Okay.
There, dildo.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, medic's gone.
That is that for that.
All right. Right. I didn't like that.
Oh, right. And again, I should have kept accurate. I should have retained one. I don't think I needed to, but there we are.
Okay. What are the penalties if you move with heavy?
So it'll say basically if you can use it. So reposition, heavy reposition only means you can only do a regular reposition. Heavy dash only means you can only dash if you want to use the gun.
I thought you took if you.
No, there's no dice penalty. The penalty is you can't.
You just can't do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like heavy reposition only means you do your bog standard move.
Yeah.
Still. That's why I had to do what I did. I was just going to fire at you with the rotor gun.
Right.
But it's dash only on that.
Yep.
You can't climb with dash.
Okay. That's a beanbag chair. Good.
Right. Yeah. He's not dead.
Yeah, he's not
It was
dead.
a beanbag.
Yeah, it was a beanbag.
It was. Yeah. I fired one of the. What were those like $1,000 beanbag chairs that gamers were shilling at one point? Sumos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every packs a million asses into a single chair over the course of a weekend.
Yeah, as they like changed color. Still not as foul
1, 2.
as the time the VR headsets were near the bathroom. And
Oh
everyone
my
got
god!
pink eye.
Everyone got pink eye. Yeah.
You don't like a fine patina on your beanbag chair?
Ugh.
6,
Hey,
7.
these are nice. Is this leather? Well,
There
it was
isn't
canvas at the start of the weekend.
there is enough skin in it now to be considered leather.
I do like the medic like looking up and just you hear and just a shadow gets bigger and bigger and bigger over top of him.
Yeah, I'm good. I move the guy with the melta down to the bottom of this ladder here.
Okay. Yep. I will activate this Navis.
Oh, is that guy? Oh, it's silent. That's right.
The gun be silent.
Yeah. Poop.
I think that means that like it's silent in respect to the guy who shot it, not the the gun itself is very loud.
Yeah, they're gonna dash through that.
Well, I
door.
mean, Paul, it's in space, so honestly,
It's true. I
it
guess.
actually makes no sound whatsoever. The only sound it makes is the sound of organs gently plopping down onto the.
Okay.
Gouda
Several
cheese.
blocks away.
If you
Oh boy.
fire a gun in space and the only one around to hear it is vaporized, does it make no sound?
In space, no one can hear you gun.
There's definitely
Sure.
definitely something the CIA tested at some point.
This is going to be a bloodbath over here. This area. It's going to be a bloodbath. Okay, I'm
This?
going to...
Yeah.
Yeah. This
Well,
is
I
gonna be-
figured I would send my melee specialist over there. 'cause
Yeah.
That I assume was where you were going to send your sniper and
Yeah,
stuff.
smart.
I don't think snipers don't deal well with dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be clear,
So I'm going to
the dog is
activate...
the melee specialist.
Yeah, so I'm going to activate my sergeant.
Well, I mean, they can deal very
Go 1,
conclusively
2,
with dogs.
3, 4, 5.
Who hires a sniper to assassinate a dog?
So essentially move so 5, 6,
Really
7.
dislike that dog.
1, 2, 3.
did that
so
dog do?
move dash.
Cool.
Okay.
Do you have another operative that needs to go still?
I have one more.
One more?
I haven't moved my sniper yet.
All right.
I've been afraid.
Yeah. I will activate my medic, and they're just going to pass right here.
Medic is just going to pass? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. It's good advice. I wish I took it.
Oh.
Okay, we're going to activate the sniper.
Look,
Good beer.
that many.
10 out
Yeah,
of
no,
10.
okay.
10?
Tight.
I thought I would pick up just something like light and drinkable. It's a late spring day here in Victoria, BC. It's beautiful. So I picked up a gold sour from Fieldhouse Brewing. I didn't look at it too closely. This is a 10% alcohol by volume.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
It has notes of peaches and lemon zest.
It does not taste like a 10%er.
No.
Okay.
It tastes like heaven.
I highly recommend their 9th anniversary.
So let me just double check something with the snipe.
Oh, really?
It is not sour.
I'm going to have to look that up.
It's just a nice, easy drinking IPA at 9%.
That sounds extremely hazardous.
They're getting crunk tonight.
Oh, finally. I have been having such a trouble getting paint to stick to this boy's butt. Too smooth. The jeans too tight.
My jeans.
I think I'm gonna learn a.
It's because
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. I think. I hope. Please go.
That was it. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Turning Point 1,
Yeah.
man.
Okay, wait. Before Turning Point ends,
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend a CP
Okay.
for ploy. Where is it? Firefight ploy called Seize the Initiative. Because this is
Okay.
going to be very important.
I
to
wonder
make
what
sure
this
that
does.
My sniper doesn't die. Seize the Initiative. Use this firefight ploy at the end of the firefight phase. In the initiative step of the next strategy phase, when rolling off to decide initiative, you can do one of the following: reroll my dice, or force you to reroll yours.
Okay.
So it gives me a good chance to get initiative.
Sure.
Yes. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm gonna do.
That seems good.
Just to double check, that doesn't say anything about don't use it on the first.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't say anything. Read the whole thing.
Painted brush in my mouth.
Listen, you know? Okay, all right.
Like how you just let that drop.
Yeah.
Listen, you know?
Yeah, all right. Okay, Turning Point 2. I think this is a great time to check in with the boys while we go to the bathroom and stuff. So go ahead, paint boys.
How are things going for you folks with the painting?
I think my judo is my teenage boy judo Ashta is done. I've got him up on. Oh nope. There we go. There is.
Oh,
Ooh, I need to find a focus point.
he's so teeny weeny.
Yeah, and as you can see, his butt does have the appropriate amount of paint on it. And yeah,
So does that go into a Gundam?
it goes aside the Gundam to show you how big the Gundam really is.
Yeah, it gives a scale.
It's a 1-to-1. But I have done some good work also on the hair and faces of my Maid Marine squad, and I'm really happy with how these are coming together. Dudes are actually looking like they've got faces now, which is more than they had before.
Normally there's the Space Marine thing where it's like, well, that's dumb. How come they? Oop, one sec. I can.
Oh, you got it? Okay, I'll just put it where. There we go.
With Space Marines, like, that's dumb. Why aren't they wearing helmets? But with the Maid Marines, it's obvious why they're not wearing helmets.
Well, there's a couple in the crew that have helmets too, but
So I don't know. I think this is coming along. I've got a couple of like little orange bits, a couple of pinkish bits, and then I'm still quite happy with the purple to teal gradient.
Mm.
And now I'm just painting white.
I especially like it
exciting.
as it goes up his sword.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna paint that. We're gonna cover that up. Don't you worry. That's going away.
Oh, okay. I like that sort of gradient up his sword. It looks kind of cool.
I did too. I thought that turned out quite well, but unfortunately, it's in a place that is just not going to work.
That's what airbrushes are good for. I'm working on the skin, which is very funny on this orc because it's located. There's like
in the armpits.
Two bits there. There's some neck skin, and then there's a little bit on this side too. So I'm trying to just work on the little stuff around. I did all the medals first because they're the messiest, but now we're just honing in. So come along.
Handsome.
Like I said, the idea that orcs grow all the time I like the idea though so there'd be like spaces between the plates a little bit, so like some of the skin
Look,
is
yeah,
going
like how
through
The
it.
boss said I would grow into it.
Oh, yeah.
Every time they have to swap armor plates, they queue up like hermit crabs and just exchange down the line, each upgrading.
Yeah, grow into it and then grow out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
One other piece I want to highlight on these maid here too that I'm happy with. If you can just focus, I painted her toast.
Oh, lovely.
Is the tray of toast and drinks part of the battle apparatus that she brings into battle?
I believe so. Yes. It's a definitely medic function.
Medicinal toast, yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Alrighty. Back to Turning Point 2.
Yes. It's time to roll. So, before we roll, I wanted to let you know that one of just before any rolls happen and takebacks can happen, one of the warrants of trade that I have
Is this your sneaky sneak?
is I can choose to re-roll my initiative. So,
Okay.
if this happens and you pick and I beat you,
Yeah.
and you choose to pick me, I could re-roll.
Okay.
And you choose to pick me to re-roll, and I re-roll, and it's worse.
Oh.
I could choose to re-roll that, right?
You cannot re-roll a die more than once.
Oh!
So-
True, you can't re-roll a re-roll.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think there's probably like some kind of gaming you can do
Sure.
where,
Right.
depending on...
I guess if you forced me to re-roll, basically, I wouldn't be able to use that.
But that's usually limited to one person. Like, you can't re-roll your re-roll. Can you re-roll and then someone force you to re-roll your re-roll?
Profound. Well, let us know how it works out.
Let's do the cool thing.
Yeah.
All right? So let's roll.
Yeah.
Initiative roll.
Yep.
Right, yeah.
5.
6.
Please re-roll your dice.
No. I choose not to.
All right.
Oh,
What about what about if I use my word of trade to negate your reroll?
Is that how it works?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right, so I'm rerolling. Okay.
My brain fully seized.
As soon as I knowed you, this is where the 6 happens again.
Great improv, Ben.
Thank you. That's no.
No.
3. That's cool. You can have it.
I have it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll get 2 CP. You will get 1.
Okay.
Okay. Right. So I gotta choose a thing first, I guess. I'm gonna pick Quick March. It's gonna be 1 command point. All my dudes have an extra 1 inch to their movement.
Okay.
But I have to end it closer to your drop zone than they were originally.
So they have to push
They
forward.
gotta go forward.
Okay, got it. Okay, then I'm going to do relocate on my. Hold on just a second, because I think it's the Vox Trooper. Nope, it is the Recon Trooper. The relocate strategy ploy costs 0 ZP if I pick the Recon Trooper. So it's the Recon Trooper. It's anybody within 3 inches of the Recon Trooper, which is why I wanted them there. Mm-hmm. So that includes 2, my Vox Trooper and my regular Trooper with the grenades. So these all get a free dash action in an order of my choice. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. From memory, I immediately perform a free dash action order of my choice. Okay, cool. Great. So essentially, I'm just moving them all closer to the ladder.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh. Right. Yeah. You're at 2.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you, Devil Risen.
Okay. All right, that was my ploy. Your turn.
So you scooted them all in that little pile, eh?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't like how you said that. I don't like how you. Why'd you say it like that? What? With me being in a pile bad? With blast?
I mean, there is a gun with blast. It turns out the ship does have, in fact, 1 blast gun.
I hate this ship.
Did you want to change that? I mean, that's a long ass way for me to go, but I did give myself 7 inches of movement.
You did give yourself 7 inches of movement, and having played Kill Team with you a couple of times, it's the what I like to call surprise motherfucker move, where you like to just run up around a corner and just shoot a guy and just sacrifice.
You did it to me when we played last.
Yes, yeah. I learned it from watching you. I learned so much from watching you.
Aw. I'm sorry.
That's genuine. That's real. And we said we could shoot through windows, right? But they all have conceal, so you can't see them.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
Yeah.
That's fine, because none of these can do the ship thing. It's only these two.
This one,
that
this
one.
This one, this one.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, and they're close enough. I think I should be okay. I'm gonna keep them there. I'm gonna keep them there.
Okay, so you did that. Now it's back to me.
Yes.
No. That I'm gonna pass there.
Okay. In the ready step of the next strategy phase, remove that marker. Sorry, I'm just going over. Okay, great. I am going to spend 1 CP for engage from cover. Whenever an operative is shooting a friendly Castergan operative that is in cover, I can reroll one of my defense dice.
Okay.
Yep. Cool. All right. Pass.
I continue. Yeah, so pass.
Pass. Okay.
Great. All right.
My faction rule. I will pick light 'em up.
Okay. I assume that is also right. You use that as a strategic ploy during the phase, right?
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's yep. So I will pick light 'em up, which is I get severe against you if you are ready or not in cover or scanned by my recon trooper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this still here?
That goes away next phase. I was just trying to do things in order.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Right. And do you also have to roll for your smoke grenade?
I do. So that goes away after 3 activations.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm still passing.
Okay. Pass.
Okay, great. So now that goes away. And you get to start it up, bud.
Okay, let me flip everything over here.
Oh, yes. So we're supposed to do that earlier. My B. And begins Turning Point 2, also known as the turning point where things die.
Okay, so we're gonna take a big swing. Okay.
Okay.
Take a big risk here, and because you're out a little bit from the thing, here's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to kill your melee operative before they can climb up that ladder and kill my sniper.
Okay.
So this should work. No,
They're
it's
within
heavy, and they're within an inch.
One.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't think there's a way that you can cheese that one out.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think there is. I don't think there is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate my Vox Trooper. I am going to use their ability to give my Plasma guy an extra AP.
Okay.
Back here, and then I will move them. So that's going to be 2 inches to use this ladder, right? 1 up and then 1 over?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so it's 1 up and 1 over. And I will move them here. Because you can still shoot through guys, right?
Yep.
Yeah, great.
Yep. They don't count as cover or any of
Yep.
that kind of thing.
Okay. And that's...
Sure. That's a regular trooper?
That's the Vox Trooper.
Okay.
Yep.
In the age of Theranos, my plasma guy takes on an entirely different meaning.
I still love that photo of her giving the tour to Biden, where Biden has this like look on his face, like, "Hey, this place is pretty cool," and Elizabeth Holmes' fists are clenched, and she's like, "Yeah, please don't look at anything. We're doing so much fraud here."
I'm just going to borrow your ladder here.
Please.
see that.
It's like one of my favorite photos ever. I think it might even have Biden pointing, as if he's like asking for an explanation about something.
She just has to come up with something that can
Yes.
What the what?
sate his curiosity.
Use your ladder back.
Thank you. Oh, I feel like I
No, you're okay, man.
didn't plan something out right.
No, you're okay. It's all good. Okay, here's what we're going to start with. I'm going to activate the rotor gun.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, I'm going to activate this buddy.
Okay.
He's going to swap to engage.
Okay.
He is going to just shoot that dude who you just moved.
The Vox Trooper?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I? Because I'm a little bit here.
Are you?
That counts within cover?
I don't think you're within. How are you? Sorry, just to clarify.
No, you're
how-
right. You're right. I'm not.
He's kind of was
Yeah,
was your
he's-
intention? I just don't
It
know.
was
how-
it was my intention, yes, but this guy was already up against the edge, so he's there. If you can kill him,
Okay.
Mazel tov. Yep.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think he's in cover at
I
all.
was mostly using him to dissuade you from
meleeing,
using
right? But then I was, that's what I thought, and then I was like, okay, well, I will shoot him.
Yeah, yeah, good.
Okay, so I've got the rotor gun. So this is I'm doing the focused version, which is heavy, dash only, and rending. Rending is if I retain any critical hits, one of my normals becomes another critical. So this is 5 attacks, 4 up, 4 5.
Yikes.
I've heard this gun is pretty good. So we've got a crit and 2 normals because it's 4 up. Yeah, so
Crit and 2 normals?
Yeah, and it's not accurate because we're on the same plane.
lane, yeah.
So yeah, so 2 crits and a normal.
2 crits and a normal?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a crit and a normal.
Okay, so you will take 5.
Blah. Blah.
Hank?
Blah. Okay. He's down to 3.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and then for his second thing, he is just going to hop down. Actually,
Smirt.
a dash. Yeah, so he can just not be in the. Well, you know what? I'm gonna keep him in the window
Okay.
because who knows? Maybe I'll get to do. Maybe I'll get to do whatever they're called.
Something.
Not Overwatch. It's not Overwatch anymore.
Yeah,
It's Counteract.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah. Go to you.
Okay, go to me.
He didn't die. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. 3 to get up. 3 to get over. So that's going to be 1. I'm sorry, 2 to get up. So 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Cool.
This is kind of sick. I like this game plan. You're just like throwing a bunch of dudes in front. I guess if guys don't inhibit line of sight, you can't just make a conga line in front of your sniper. That's very interesting. This is some competitive tournament level shit. I like it. I like it.
Thank you. I believe I can shoot. So you're from here.
Yep.
Your leader would be obscured because this is heady, correct?
So
Or no, I'm sorry.
You can't shoot them for
I
baseball.
can't shoot them because they're in conceal.
They are in conceal and
it's
against heavy.
Yeah. I can shoot that guy though.
Totally.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Okay, great.
So you're going to have accurate 1, so you can just normal, save what a normal. Right, and this person needs to be
Yep.
on an engage order.
And I have severe as well.
I don't even know what that means, but it sounds bad.
I'm gonna. It is bad. So severe. If you don't retain any critical successes, you can change one of your normal successes to a crit. Any rolls that affect that as a result of retaining a critical success still.
Sorry, what was?
Oh, if I don't roll a crit, I get a crit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if I don't roll a crit, one of my normals becomes a crit.
Okay.
And then that counts as triggering anything else like devastating wounds and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me. Yep. So that's severe. And then I can just retain one. Let me just get my recon trooper. Nope. Yep. So that's going to be 4, 3 up.
Okay.
4, 3 up, 3, 4. Oh, and I can just retain one. Great. That is going to be a regular hit, and the regular hit, so one of those hits becomes a crit. So 1 crit, 1 hit.
Okay, and you already retained one?
Yes. So I had retained one. It was the 2 that was over here in the corner.
Okay.
I rolled a 5, a 2, and a 2.
Okay.
So that the one that I retained.
Yeah, you got it. Okay, no piercing or anything like that?
No, just a hunch. Hold on just a second. It also has saturate. Sorry. Excuse me.
Saturate is just I don't retain cover saves, so I wasn't in.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, you're all good. I'm just rolling it au natural. 5 up save, but I am wearing body armor, so that means 1 4 that I roll can be saved as a normal.
Okay, beautiful.
We got we have a 5, which is a normal, and then I'm going to retain this as a normal as well. So 2 normals.
2 normals? Okay, so that means you take a crit.
Can I use the 2? What's the?
It's just 3, 4.
It's 3 4.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'll take the 3. Then
Take
I'll
the
use
3.
the 2
Yeah,
saves
yeah.
to
Use the 2
to
saves,
get
take
that.
the 3.
So they take 3.
They take 3.
Okay, so this friendo goes down to, I think they're just 8 wounders, 7 wounders, 7 wounders. So 3 going to 4. Okay.
Yes. Get out of here. There we go. And just because I don't want this to sound like a gotcha.
Yeah.
Because if you're shooting up, I get to retain cover, and because I used engage from cover, I get to reroll a defense dice.
Totally.
Okay, just want to make
No,
sure.
yeah, thank you very much.
Yep.
I'm going to activate that unit, I believe. Or you were done with them, right?
Yeah, that's all I can do, really. It was move and shoot.
Okay, I'm going to activate
That's the one with the grenades.
that one, yeah. Just got to look at the profile on that. Torrent 2. Okay. Yeah. I will activate the one that you just shot at.
Okay.
They are going to continue to be on conceal, and they're going to move. Basically, I'm just going to move them here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my gun for the turning point, which is going to be the macro cannon.
This is the one with the blast?
It's one of the ones. It has Torrent 2.
Is the macro cannon like what the minigun is?
Yes, Paul. The
minigun.
minigun implies the existence of a macro gun, which we are about to witness.
I have a question here. This is with regards versus Torrent and Blast.
Yes.
So with Torrent, am I checking line of sight each time, and Blast doesn't? Like, is Blast agnostic of cover, essentially?
What an interesting question.
Right?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, I think
I mean,
Torrent-
right. No, it doesn't
lets
matter. I'm shooting from above.
Yeah, you're shooting from above, so it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Yeah.
Okay.
I got helmets. Does that count?
No.
No? All right.
No.
Well, then.
Okay, so yeah, they're going to ask for the macro cannon. So this is, I'm going to be targeting this one, and then we're going to be doing a shot for each of these ones.
Yeah, that sounds correct?
So this is yeah. 5 attacks, 4 ups, 4 fives, saturate, silent, torrent. 2. And it's heavy reposition only, which is what I did. So we're gonna start with that one. Okay?
Yep.
So you're gonna get there's no cover saves, I don't think, or anything like that, but it does have it's piercing crits. Yes.
So if you get crits, it takes away, so I'm gonna hold off rolling. Okay.
there are 2 crits and 1 hit.
So that means I get 2 less defense dice?
1
or
less.
one
It's piercing
less?
crits
Okay.
1. Yeah. So you get to roll 2.
What's your damage profile?
It is 4/5 on this.
And you got 2 crits
I did, yeah.
and a normal?
And a normal.
What's your normal?
4.
Mathematically, I can't survive.
Okay, we got him.
Okay, Fox Trooper's done.
Let's go with the sniper
Okay.
next.
Do you get to roll the same on all of them?
Yeah, it's torrent.
Oh, boy, that's bad.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of old Fuselade, which I think they just took out of the game because it
was
sucked.
so bad.
It was so
It was
awful.
always terrible.
Yeah. Well, it's not a great roll. It's 2 normals. Command reroll is always a trap, but I'm gonna do it. I would like to get a 6. Nope, it's a 1. See? Always a trap. Always a trap. 2 normals.
2
Going your
normals?
way.
Okay. 4 up. That is 1 save. I do not count as being in cover because it's coming from above.
So you get domed for 4.
The worst. All right, cool. Dome for 4. All right. All right. All right, all right, all right. All right, not injured yet.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
And then the last one.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Is it 4 up? It is 4 up.
Oh.
5 normals.
5 normals?
5 normals. 5, 5, 5, 4, 4. Full house.
What's the damage profile again? 5/4?
5/4.
So even if I roll 3 successes, I still take 8 damage.
Yeah.
He's Ted.
Okay.
He's toast.
That was a hella roll.
Woof. Yikes. All right.
Okay.
Well, there's the...
Damn you, mathematics.
Math again. Yeah, that is that. Passeroo. I mean, so that was very good, and I'm not going to discredit. I didn't take an activation away from you. I've been always shooting the things that you've already done.
Yeah.
Which is not what you want to do in Kill
all
Team.
the time, yeah.
So, but it's still good. Still good. I killed 3 units, and
Yep.
one was the Vox guy and the Recon. I got your Vox and your Recon.
No, you got the Vox guy and the guy with the grenades.
Okay.
Yeah, still
And
good.
then there's 1 regular trooper in there too that I've killed.
So you've killed a medic, the
Okay,
Vox
right.
trooper, and the guy with the grenades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does that not obliterate the terrain? Beanbags.
Yeah.
Beanbags.
In this case, it's just one really, really big beanbag.
How many charges does the ship have? So I only get to use that once per turning point. So I shot it very early.
So I guess 4 charges.
Yeah.
I would say it's worth it.
Yeah,
Like,
and you can only use each gun once unless you take the equipment option, which I did, which is you can use one a second time. You don't have to declare it. You just So any of them are still on the beam is also still on the table for later turning points. Yeah, that's me. Go for it, pal.
Your equipment choices were very, very good. Like with the heavy barricade and everything.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's really.
As soon as
really
I
tough.
learned about heavy being like just kind of a catch-all, like you can just feel safe
Yeah.
with heavy terrain, then I was like, okay,
Yeah, it's super.
heavy
super good.
barricade. Light terrain is a myth perpetrated by the Jedi. Do not trust light. If you have to, you can. Right.
Okie dokie. Well,
The fact that you can do it on silent too, so that person's in cover.
that person's in cover from people shooting him from the ground.
Yes.
Who can't see visibility, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Great. Yes. Yes, they are.
I like the idea of them running up, lying beside them with a little walkie-talkie that's like, shoot here.
Good job. Great. Let me just measure a thing. Oh, jeez. Ah, jeez.
Ah, jeez.
Ah, jeez. Ah, cripes. I think I can still do it. It just... If I'm here, I can get them. Right?
They're right up against the terrain, so they're in cover. So if wherever you stand, if anything goes over...
So does this count?
I guess that would obscure it.
Yeah.
But I am like right up against it. Yeah.
If I just got to the edge here, I think I'd have a shot.
Sure.
All right. Yeah. I've never played this team. I've played this team. This is my 4th time.
Yeah.
I've never had the Melta person survive past one shot. I've never gotten to
That
shoot.
is how they operate.
Yeah.
Melter is so short range that it's usually a
It's a one and done.
Yep. So that's what we're going to try. So 6. It's going to be 1. Yeah. I should be able to do that, right? 1. And then 5. Yep. So right here.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a shot at your melee person.
Okay.
Yep.
So
with the Melta.
They are obscured, but not in cover, right?
Obscured but not in cover. I would imagine.
You got yeah. Like I still get to do obscurity because you're going over.
Yeah. Then I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Okay.
If a line would pass over the.
Yeah, it's obscured. Yeah. Yep. Cool. Well.
I mean, you could put the Melta on. Like, what's the range on it? 8?
6.
Oh, okay. Wow,
Yeah.
that is short range.
It is. Yeah. Cool. Well, all right then. We're going to activate. I guess we're going to activate the demo trooper. You've got to take all your movement in one go, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't like move,
and then
cap, move.
do something. Yeah. No, just
There
wanted to double
are
check.
some people that have like special abilities that let them do it, which is kind of neat. But
Man, heavy is so good.
yeah.
I'm really having a hard time figuring out what to do. All right, well. Recon Trooper. We're just going to move here and then cap. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. We'll just stay there.
Okay.
Ass in the wind. Already damaged. But we're going to cap this for 1.
Okay, you've got a point on there.
Got a point on there.
Neat. Okay, my activation then, I'm going to activate the... So my dog, because of the movement, if I'm charging, has 11 inches of movement, because it's 8 plus the 1 to 9 plus the extra 2 for charge.
Okay.
So trying to think how I want to do this, but it's like I could have him. So it's 3, 5. No, I'm gonna activate my weapon friendo here. My what are they called? Death Cult Executioner. So yeah, they're going to. I mean, they very obviously can go on engage and charge here.
Yep.
And yeah, we will fight your sniper.
Yep. So fortunately, I don't have a gun butt. I have combat
knives.
daggers, which is beautiful. Oh, you get to auto parry.
I get to auto parry, and I'm on the attack. How many? You have 4 health.
Yeah.
So if I retain a single hit, they will die. Normal, because I can put it in through first too. Well, sorry, I get the first hit.
Yeah. So hopefully you don't roll anything.
It
That's
is
the only thing that I can hope for is for you to roll nothing.
5 attack, 3 up.
Yeah.
You want it all 2s and 1s.
Yeah.
It was not that.
Okay,
In
great.
fact, everything hits.
Okay. Well then, cool.
Save yourself a roll.
Yep. Toast.
Okay. And then they have 3 APL.
Oh, rough.
So I'm going to dash. Oh, I can't because I fuck. I can't because I fuck.
My hips are shot now. I can't move
Because I
again.
fuck.
You know what they say? Good at dashing.
I'm going to use Trained Assassin to then swap their order back to Conceal.
Conceal. Okay.
So they're like they're kind of safe. I mean, yeah. You gotta get up on something to shoot them.
I do. I'm going to.
Yeah.
I'm going to activate my plasma guy. I'm going to change their order to engage.
Yeah.
They are going to get up the ladder and pretty much replace the sniper. And they're
Are you gonna melee me?
No, I'm going to move outside of your 1 inch. Hold on, so that I can shoot you.
Sure.
Yep.
From like I'm about to take plasma point blank.
Yes.
Okay.
So plasma. There's the CPAP. Apparently, you're not the only one fucking here.
Grandpa needs to soften his gold.
Jesus.
So plasma is standard or supercharge. I'm going to supercharge it.
Wow. Okay.
I want this guy toast.
Sure. So what's the supercharge?
Supercharge profile is 4, 3 up, 5, 6, hot, lethal 5, piercing 1.
Okay.
Setting the
hot
plasma
is
to
different.
3,
Yeah.
medium brown.
Hot is different now. Reminder. Yeah.
I'm just going to double check and make sure that I know what the heck that does.
And you're just gonna roll a die, and it's gonna do damage to you.
Roll 1d6 if the result is less than the weapon's hit stat. Inflict damage on that operative, equal to the result multiplied by 2. Oof. Well,
So what's the hit stat on it?
hit stat is 3 up, so I need to
Okay.
roll a 1 or a 2. But I get to attack first.
Yeah. You'll do all that, and then we'll
Yeah,
resolve.
do all
the
that and then
hot
resolve the
after.
hot. Yeah.
See
Okay.
if I'm completely, gone to the wind.
Yes. Light 'em up counts. So I also have the severe weapon roll.
I thought they had to be more than 6 away.
Ready, not in cover.
They're not ready.
Oh no, it's ready, but you're also not in cover.
Oh, it's any of
Any of
these.
those, yeah.
Gotcha.
It's not all
Okay.
of these. It's any of these.
Yeah.
So severe counts. Yes. And then I'm also going to use Relics of Cadia. Once per turning point, when a friendly Kazakh operative is shooting, if I roll 2 or more fails, I can discard 1 to retain the other as a normal success.
I have frightened you of melee operatives, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Look at every game we've played except for the one in Gallo Dark where I had the Grots.
Yeah,
that was
that's fair.
yeah. Yeah, you have terrified me.
Okay,
with melee.
sure.
Yep. All right, so 6.
I mean,
Okay, so that's a crit and a hit.
and then you have a thing.
And then I have Relics of Cadia. I can discard one of these to retain it as a normal. So that's going to be a normal.
Okay.
And it has lethal 5. Oh, okay, so that's...
2 crits.
No, this is a normal. I rolled a 4.
Okay.
The ones
Oh,
that I
yeah.
rolled were a crit and a 4.
Right.
So all I have is... I don't have another crit. Again, there's that good sportsmanship. Which I hate. It's terrible.
Is good sportsmanship defined as you didn't cheat?
Yeah.
Depending on the fandom,
Here's
yeah.
one. So please, I think it's your save. So 2 crits and a hit, and you get to roll 2 for saves.
Okay. What's the damage profile?
5, 6.
So I just I got a 5. Or so I got 1 crit save.
Okay.
And so it would be 2 normals, which would be 10 damage.
Yes.
If I can get a 4, 5, or a 6. On a 4 up, would you reroll to save a model?
To save a model,
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah?
But
Yeah.
but like, you know, I'm not known for making good decisions.
Okay, I'm
I
doing it.
think like a reroll on a 3 is sensible. On
Yeah.
a 4 is theater.
It's a 4. Would you like me to reroll because it went out?
No.
I'm happy to
fine.
do it.
It's okay. Truly. Good sportsmanship. You brought.
See, there's another 4. There we go. It wouldn't matter. Great. Okay, so I take 5.
5. Then you take 5. Yeah.
They go here.
Yeah. Oh, and I need to roll hot.
Oh yeah.
So I need to
So
roll.
a 2. I'm hoping for a 2.
I need to roll.
Give me a 2. Let's see the 2s.
So I need to roll a 1 or a 2, and if I roll a 1 or a 2, I take damage.
You take double the damage.
Double the damage. A 3.
All right.
All right.
You're safe.
Would you like me to re-roll that? Too bad. I rolled it in the box. All right, let's ride.
Great. Okay, my turn. My dudes have 9-inch charge now, eh? It's pretty tight. Sorry, let me borrow your ladder again,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, seems pretty good.
So that's 1 to get out from behind the barricade, and then you're charging my demo guy?
Yeah. Oh, he's actually not amazing there.
Wait, didn't I drop a mine? Did I just forget to put the marker down?
You hemmed and hawed about putting a mine
You were
down,
going
and
to,
then
and then you
but it
decided,
just didn't.
you decided
You're like,
against it.
I'm moving that guy there.
Oh, that was dumb. All right, please go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah. That was silly. That was silly, Bridges.
You were like, maybe I played mine. No, I'm just gonna move this guy and put him here. And I was like, oh, okay.
I hate my brain sometimes. I really hate my brain sometimes.
I mean, I believe you actually said, no, that would be stupid. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, I may have been on another thought. I love playing Kill Team, but this is exactly at the time of night. I'm not making an excuse, by the way. But it's the time of night my meds wear off. I gotta just take them later in the day. I'll just stay up later, I guess.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna activate these Navis boys here. This Navis boy right here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use a ploy called Well Drilled. Waggles eyebrows.
Is that why you can't dash?
Yeah. It gives them GA2.
Oh, okay, cool. Yep.
So I can activate one and then activate another.
Can you use my new super powerful buffed Catserkin?
So I am going to... have them... this one's just going to hop up here. You okay, man?
You know, if you're like getting a massage and it just kind of hurts in the right way and you just start laughing?
Yeah.
That's what this is.
Okay, good. Your soul's just breaking just a little bit here.
God. You're going to hop that barricade, all right.
Yeah, so this guy's basically just going to do a hippity hop here, so that'll be like 3. And then they have 7, so just going to go like this.
Okay.
Hi.
Hey.
Staying like this, and I'm going to tap the point.
Okay.
And then we'll activate this one here. And he's just going to do a movement. He's got the 7 inches still.
Okay.
Waggles eyebrows. just gonna put a little hair on there,
Okay.
and he's gonna tap
Tap
that
the point. All right.
Is that what I wanted to do? No. Sorry, that is not what I want to do. He's gonna go right to here.
Okay.
Actually, I'll put him on here.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to use my tack off, plant beacons.
Okay.
So I am going to basically it's for 1 AP, place down a beacon marker within its control range. It has to be more than 4 inches from my drop zone, more than 6 inches from the other beacons. It can't be under vantage terrain. I get victory points every turning point after the first. Whenever one of my beacon point markers is fully placed within my territory, I gain 1. When there's one fully placed within your territory, I gain 1 as well.
Okay.
So I'm putting down a beacon. It goes right there.
Okay.
There we go.
Can I mess with that beacon?
Nope.
Okay. You just get a point.
It'll be a point, yeah.
Yeah. That's the one where you're like recon. There's really only one to take.
It's very good.
Yeah.
That'll be me. Go for it.
Okie dokie.
These friends are all still in conceal.
How many guys do you still have back there? Sorry, I lost count.
This one, this one, this one, dog.
Okay. And dog.
And this one.
That one? Okay.
In total, 5.
Understood. All right. Well,
I'm just going to make this so it's legal. Your guy technically has to be like there.
there. Okay. Thank you. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to charge around the corner here with my sergeant.
You got it.
We're going to change their order
Yeah, I assume we scrapping?
to engage. We are after I tap that point.
You cannot, because it's contested.
Oh, well then. We're scrapping.
Yeah.
Hopefully I kill you.
Yeah.
And then I can tap that point.
Yeah.
Great. We scrapping.
Yeah, my guys just have gun butts.
Okay. This is pretty much my only melee person.
Mm-hmm.
The sergeant has a power sword.
Okay. It's
Power
probably
weapon.
better than the gun butt.
It is 4, 3 up, 4, 6, lethal 5.
Okay.
2 crits.
How many? 3, 4 up? Oh, little crewman. Whoa! Mamma mia!
Your rolls tonight have been really good.
2 normals and a crit. Weapon profile 2, 3.
2 normals and a crit.
Yeah. So how you want to do this? That voidsman is living.
Yeah, he is. How many CP do I have?
1. You cannot reroll at this point.
Yeah, all right. All right. Well, yeah, I'm gonna push one through.
Yeah, and then I will parry the other one.
Parry the other one?
What's the regular on it?
The
5,
regular
I
on
assume?
the regular on mine.
Yeah.
4.
4? Okay,
Yeah.
so it goes down to 3. So I parry. Yeah.
Wait, no, I pushed a crit through. It's
Oh, a
lethal
crit.
5. Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I
So,
pushed a crit
how much
through,
is the
so
crit?
he's if he has 8 wounds,
He has
he's down
7.
to 2. Oh, he's at he's down to 1.
okay.
Yeah, he's living.
Okay. So then the last one was a crit, so I will parry with my. Right. So I have to parry with my crit and then put
And
2
then
normals.
you can put 2 normals.
So it's 2 normals and a crit. You put 1
One
through.
through.
Parry your
That's
crit.
right.
2 normals.
2
So 4
normals.
damage.
4 damage.
Okay.
Okay, can do.
Good job, little voidsman.
Jeez.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, you got 1 AP left.
They have 9. How much did I take? 4?
4.
Okay, 5. I got 1 AP left.
It's actually kind of annoying. I mean, annoying for both of us. A, because you can't get the point. B, because now I can't just shoot that now that he's open.
I learned it from watching you.
Yeah.
I legitimately have learned most of my tactics stuff from playing games with you.
That's very humbling. Thank you, buddy.
Oh, that explains a lot.
We play like... I'm choosing to think that's a compliment. Why we're both very good at it.
You would think that.
I choose
Again,
to take
with
that
your
comment
rotten
at
cheese
face
brain.
value.
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh, it's just a line from the critic. I think someone tells him "smooth move, idiot," or like basically like "smooth move," and he says, "I choose to take that comment at face value."
Is that true? Good. Oh, I should have done that before. I have so much to learn. Good. Great. 1 CP, so I will... I'm sorry, 1 AP. I will give my... I'm going to give my plasma guy, or I'm sorry, my Melta guy, ice in your veins.
Okay.
Whenever a friendly caster, an operative is fighting or retaliating, or an operative is shooting it, for the first time, an attack inflicts normal damage of 3 or more on this operative during that sequence. It inflicts 1 less damage.
I just want to double check that he can do that while he's in engagement range with someone. You can do that action.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. So barking orders while he's swinging away.
Yep.
Neat. Cheat. Sure.
Yes,
Sorry.
lady.
Cheat. Okay. My turn. What do we got going on? You got 3 bad boys left. Oh, you're gonna.
Yep.
Whew, you're gonna get some overwatching. I don't like that. Almost don't want to kill your activations, but that's probably dumb. So I only have 7. What's the scare? Oh, you've got the Melta still back there. Yep. I see. Okay, then here's what we're gonna do. So it cost me about 3 to get there. 5. Okay. Don't think this is the correct play, but I'm going to activate the Electromaster. So he's got 7 inches of movement. So here's what I would like to do. I would like to scoot him around here. This is his reposition, so that's 3, 5,
Okay.
and there's a ladder here, but we're
Yeah.
going to put him like this. I would like to aim down and shoot your Melta with his relic gun.
Wait, aren't I within an inch, though?
Hey?
I'm within an inch of heavy, right?
Yeah, but I'm at the same terrain.
Oh, I thought we said I couldn't do that when I was over here. No.
No, what are you talking about? Sorry.
I was gonna. No, it's all right. Don't worry about it. It was an interaction over here earlier on. I was gonna try to move somebody up and then shoot your melee person straight down.
Okay.
And then we decided that couldn't happen because
So
they were within an inch.
I don't think there's a we, because I don't think you asked me if that's what you could do.
Okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I believe you. It's
Well,
okay.
so okay, no. So it was when you were scooting this guy up here, and you just ended up sitting him here.
No. It was way earlier when your melee person was down here.
Yeah.
I was gonna move a guy here and then shoot down.
Okay.
But
So when we were talking about the dudes there, we were
Yeah.
talking. You were talking about like obscuring. You were like the windows are open, but we're right up beside there. And you didn't tell me what your game plan was.
Yeah.
So I assumed you were
probably just
saying
went too fast.
you can't shoot me through the windows. And I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, you can't shoot me on the other side.
I was talking.
So I
too
apologize
fast.
that didn't go through on there, man.
No, it's all right.
Yeah, like
No.
if you had walked me through what your game plan was,
Yeah,
that's
I talked
why.
too fast. The ADHD took control.
That's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Also, I just get really excited playing this game, and it's a slower paced game, and I should probably have more calming tea.
Well,
before-
it's less that, and you just gotta like I'm here to. I want you to do the cool thing.
Yeah.
So
I do
when
too.
you're doing it, just tell me what you're going to do.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, yeah, you can do that, or no, you can't do that.
Oh yeah, it's not a matter of like me not wanting to tell you. It's my brain is moving too fast, and then my mouth says a thing. My brain has said 18 things. My mouth said one thing. My brain thought it was resolved, and then I moved on to something else. So not on you. I just need to try to slow down a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. So we're gonna shoot my Melta.
I would like to shoot your Melta,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think that's a fine idea. For you. Yes. Let's do it.
Okay. Yeah, Electra's going to shoot with their voltaic pistol. And actually, before we do that, I'm going to calibrate the Voltageist. So I'm turning off his field that makes it so when you dash, he does damage, and charging his gun. So it has lethal 4-up now,
Okay.
which is absurd. Devastating 1 means each retain just inflicts 1 damage. And wait, to each objective and each operative within 1 inch of it. Oh.
Oh, it's a lightning arc gun.
It is, yeah. Okay, well, all right. I have accurate 1 because I'm standing on here. And yeah.
All right. Whee!
So I'm retaining 1's normal. And then, yeah, and then I'm going to attack 4. That is another normal and a crit, so that means that devastating 1 happens.
Do I still count as in cover though?
Sorry?
I'm still in cover though, right? Because it's a heavy piece of terrain and you're shooting from vantage.
Yes, but we're like with... So here's the thing. I don't understand. Like, yes, probably.
Yeah. Yep, it's still because you're not within 2 inches, so I still get to keep my cover safe.
Well, you're not within an inch of the wall.
Oh, I thought.
Oh, I guess of that?
Yeah.
Sure. It's just there's no lines at all being intersected with the terrain, right? Like you draw 2 lines from your base.
Yeah, logically it doesn't make sense, but that's what gets
So
confusing.
there's so with cover, it's like basically the way you think of it is, yeah, they're always trying to lay their back against it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so if I was drawing a line to you and anything, any amount of my vision intersects a wall, you would not be able to get shot.
Okay.
There is no line at all being drawn through a piece of terrain in this
Okay.
instance, right?
I mean, that logically that makes sense. It's just the way that the rules interact, it gets me confused sometimes. But yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, then I will be shooting like this. So you are rolling as normal.
Okay. Pum, pum, pum.
Right, and rending means
Ooh,
if you gain any crit, you get
Sorry about
another
the mic.
normal. Okay, so so basically before like stuff is even rolled,
Okay.
sorry, you're going to take each one of those dudes is going to take 2 damage.
Okay. Boop-a-doo. Let me get more dice. Where are my dice? My dice! Burp, 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 burp. Have some drinks. Have a few laughs. So they're all down to 6. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
And
And now I
then-
just roll a save on the Melta guy first, right?
Yep.
Yep.
It's just he's the only one going to get shot.
Okay. Everybody else just took damage. I have 2 saves.
Oh damn, this guy's got 4-ups.
They all have 4-ups.
Wow, that's sick. Okay.
Yeah, it's been real effective. It's been great. But it is very good. It's just your rolls have been bananas.
Yeah.
They've been really good.
So, so I have because rending made one of these a crit, right? I mean, it's all 4/4. So if it's 2 normals, you could stop it. The guy's dead because it's 4/4. So
It's 4/4?
You could I have 2 crits and a normal, and you have 2 normal saves.
Oh, so I'm gonna take 8 damage no matter what. Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. Melta's going. Ba-ba! All right.
That is me. Go for it.
Okay. Thank you.
ladder.
Can I still get up there with you at the top of the ladder?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think if I'm like standing at the top of the ladder.
Enemy units don't block movement.
Oh, they don't. Right? Yeah.
So
yeah.
you would have to be able to finish your move. Is the only thing. Like you have enough movement to get through and be valid to place.
Yeah,
on the other
I
side.
do.
Yeah. You could come up here. I think, but it'd have to be a charge, wouldn't it? Like, because if you have to even be able to come into
Yes,
engagement
because you can't
range.
enter engagement range unless you're charging. Yeah.
The charge field is down, and he's actually
Unless you're falling back, because falling back you're allowed to move within engagement.
Right.
You just can't end
Yeah.
engagement.
He's actually this guy's kind of dog shit in melee.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes sense. I mean, I guess there are admech that are pretty. This guy seems like fairly unaugmented.
Yeah, the admech who are good at melee are visible.
Yes. Are you good at melee? Who looks at swords for hands?
Yeah. What's your job?
Yeah, I guess we'll go up here.
Okay.
Oh, whoop, sorry about that.
You're charging him.
Just dumping your stuff down. Yeah, I mean that's
Knife his ass.
yeah, it's either that or let him shoot me a bunch from up there next turning point.
All right, we fighting.
Yep, we fighting.
Let's scrap.
All right, Demo Trooper with his mighty 6 hit points. Let's do that. Let's switch out the order. Put them on engage. This makes me miss the commandos who can drop back into stealth after fighting and stuff.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, they have
It's
a lot of.
so hard to go back.
Yeah.
After Phobos, man, having one order per turn, what the hell, man?
Yeah, mine is just three attacks, 4 up, 2, 3.
3 attacks, 4 up, 3, 4.
All right.
Yep.
Gun butt versus knife.
Yep, knife. Kniff. That's going to be 2 normals.
Okay. I have a crit.
A crit. I have 2 normals. How much health do you have?
8.
8. How much does your crit do?
3.
3. Cool.
I assume we're just going hiya.
Yeah, that's pretty
Cool.
much it.
You
Yep.
take 3, I take
6.
6. You
Yep.
want to go to 2?
Yep.
You got it, man.
All right.
Balance. 2.
2. Great.
Okay. My turn. Okay. I'm going to activate Lucia and she's just going to do a little old dash.
I know they're painting over there, but I can't see them, and those just
Does
sound
noise?
like some real salacious noises.
Yeah. I will tap this bad boy here.
Oh, they've stopped painting.
Yeah, that's the sound that good water cup makes.
And then I'm going to put a control or a beacon right there.
Yeah. Oh boy. All right.
Besides, till it's clean, boys.
Well, all right. Let's see. This is not the most efficient use, but let's give it a shot. The problem with having a clear ruler.
Is it disappears like a fucking ghost.
Yeah. So we're gonna move over here.
Mm-hmm.
We're just gonna get on the point and still stay there.
I just want to make sure that you are not within.
Engage.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Let's do that, and then I believe if I put them on an engage order, I should be able to shoot your captain.
Yes, yeah, they'll be obscured, but you're good to go.
They'll be obscured. Are they?
So if basically this, right? Like you have a line that's crossing over the terrain.
Oh, yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right. Yeah, you know what? Actually, then we'll take that guy out. We'll try to take that guy out.
On
No,
the top?
I can't because he's got a conceal order, so I can't see him. Right. Well, that guy then. He's not in conceal, right?
This homie?
No, this guy.
Yeah, but he's engaged with one of your guys.
Oh, that's right. Well, none of these options are good, Ben.
I mean, you can wrap around and kill that dude.
That's what I kind of have to do. He's not damaged at all, right?
You could use that guy to just come over here and put a point on there.
Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do.
Yeah, you've got a couple
So
cool options.
I think I can come over here and cap that point. All right, let's do this right.
Now, just in terms of, I have two dudes still here.
Yeah, I know, and I'm now terrified of both your melee and getting any of my guys close to any other guys.
My melee's not that good with the regular homies. It's just been, you had some tough rolls for sure this game.
Yep. Well, I mean, I've got to play the objectives, so let's go over here. In 5 and 2. That's nice.
Gonna tap that point.
I'm going to tap that point.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Can I? Because I already tapped this one?
Yes, yeah, you can do
Yeah,
one,
you can do one per. Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, per turning point you can tap one of each.
Okay, cool.
Here we go. Here, I'll put it like that. Nice.
Nice.
All right, my turn. You got one more activation. I have 3.
Looks like it.
Dude, I think you're gonna get me some. You're gonna get some stuff on the counteract here.
You can't fight on a counteract, can you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You can do any.
Oh,
action
yeah, that's
now.
right. Yeah,
Literally
like,
anything.
Anything except reposition, you can only dash.
No, you can reposition too. It just.
Oh.
It,
You
yeah.
can't
it's
move-
more
no, you
than
can't-
2.
More than 2 or 3, something like that.
It's more. Yeah, you can do any action, but if you choose a reposition, it's just more than 2.
2,
You
okay.
can't do a fallback though because it counts.
Well, I think it's any movement, so you could dash, but it's
still only
effectively
2.
the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, for purposes of like that's important specifically because if you did a reposition heavy
Right,
thing,
you
you
got
wouldn't
heavy
be able to
move,
dash.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, dog.
Dog.
Bow wow wow.
Yippee-o. Yippee-yay.
Yeah. I think shocking nobody.
Plasma?
Yeah. Yeah, he's just going to charge. He's got 11 inches, so
Yep.
oop, let's go Remy.
A medium.
Whee!
Dog,
I would like to wrap him around back here.
Yep.
fetch
I think I've got
that,
enough.
fetch that guy's throat.
So that's 3, 5. Yeah, there's no way. There's not. Cool. Great. Okay. Remy's gonna wrap around and bite your butt.
Yep.
We're gonna fight.
Okay.
Okay.
Combat daggers. 3, 4 up. Okay.
Vicious bite. 4 attacks, 3 up, 3, 4 rending.
So does that mean I take some auto damage sometime, or
No, rending means is if I get a crit, I can turn one of my normals also
into a crit? Oh God.
Oh no. So it's a normal and a crit, which means I turn both of these into a crit. You have no hits.
I have no hits. I have none.
So that is 2 crits, which is 4/4.
4/4. So that's 8.
Yeah.
Okay. No, there you go. There you go.
Remy tastes blood.
Yep. Okay, I'm just gonna take that little marker there.
Exit.
Huh.
That is Rem.
Okay. Now I get some. Some things that I can do.
Overwatch, yeah.
get
Wait,
some
really? There's
Overwatch
no other non-activated ones? You're gonna get 2.
Honey child, look at your
2
kill
Overwatch
pile.
activations.
Look at your
yeah,
pile of
I
bodies.
know. I just
It is turning point
2.
deuce.
Yep.
Yes.
I have half tabled you.
Yes. It's turning point 2 for you, deuce for me. Great. All right. Well, we're going to.
Rending means if I get a crit, I can turn him inside out.
We're going to try to shoot that guy because I need you to not drop beacons anymore.
Sure, from
Yeah.
that dude?
Yep.
Okay.
From that guy. And that is my guy, my recon trooper. I don't know why I'm looking it up. They all literally have the same weapon. 4, 3 up, 3, 4. That is 1 hit, but because of my light 'em up, that hit becomes a crit.
So 1 crit.
1 crit.
No piercings or anything?
No. We're only ISO lucky.
So 1 save, and then my vest makes a 4 a normal. So 2 normals. I will block the crit.
Okay, that sounds great.
My turn.
Uh-huh.
All right. I'm going to activate the Void Master.
I should have activated my sergeant first.
Well, I mean, you're going to get 1 more activation. So,
Oh, yeah.
And I can't shoot him. So here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to have my Void Master whippity-rippity around here.
Okay.
And then he's going to use Uncompromising Fire, which is just he gets to double shoot, but he has to use each weapon profile. So he has to use a shotgun and then his last pistol. So shotgun, the good version of it is 6, which I believe can happen there. Yeah, great. Okay, so we'll start with the shotgun.
Okay.
So it's 4 attack, 3 up, just range, on a shotgun. 4 attack, 3 up, 4, range 6. No fancy words here.
Great.
So we had 2 hits. 2
Okay.
normals.
1 save.
Okay, so I'll sink 4 into that guy.
4 into that guy. Down to 2. Okay.
And then the Relic Last Pistol is 4 attack, 3 up, 2, 4, lethal 5. 3 crits and a normal.
Yeah, I guess.
This has been a fun night.
I killed him.
All right. He's toast.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, man, these new casts are getting buffs. Whoa, man. God, it almost feels unfair.
Yeah, that is. Go to you. You have 1 more action.
So I think I'm going to activate my sergeant,
Okay.
and we're going to fight.
Yeah, you got it.
Yep. All right.
All right,
sergeant.
now, wouldn't it be wonderful if Jacob completely whiffed all of these rolls? And this one little... I guess he's wounded, so my ballistics are much worse. Wait, ballistic isn't a thing anymore. I'm hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5s? Okay. All right.
With my gun butt. He's got 1 HP. You hit on 3s, right?
I'm sorry?
You hit on 3s?
I hit on 3s,
Okay.
yes. Yeah,
Yeah, all right.
yeah
he's
so
dead.
that's 3. That's
You
good.
got him. He's out of here.
All right. Woo!
Kill grade.
Yeah, oh, what's my kill grade at?
I'm a 10 model team, so,
yeah, and so
none.
wait, hold on. How many have I killed so far?
1.
Okay, great. So what's my kill grade at?
0.
Hot damn.
How many models of yours have how many model team?
How many model team? 10.
How many models of yours have I killed?
7.
On turning point 2?
On turning point 2.
All right.
Yeah.
That would make my my kill grade 3.
Beautiful.
All right.
go?
I got 1 more activation.
Yes, you
or
do. Yeah.
I got my medic.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, the medic is just gonna.
I really wish the demo trooper had an ability to just self-detonate. Just be like, you know what, we're done. Just
I'm
takes,
out.
it takes the mine, headbutts the trigger, done.
Move.
Oh, thank God your medic's here.
Yeah.
It's sometimes quicker to respawn than walk back to base.
And they're just gonna go right here,
Yeah? Oh.
like that.
Gotta help his wounded.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the end of turning point 2.
Okay, all right. All right. Red.
Yeah. How you feeling? Would you
Good.
like to continue?
Kinda.
Always the most polite question.
I have to know. I mean, it's
could've-
7:40.
It's, yeah.
Could have phrased it as, you done yet?
So there's the most Canadian.
You had enough.
Would you let? Have I beaten you into
I think we're good, man.
Tabletop
I'm
game
gonna
equivalent
tap.
of you want to stay down, son.
Do you yield?
Do you yield?
Shall we
Oh God.
check in with the painting people?
Yeah, how's it going, painting kids?
Pretty good. No one's dead over here. We're feeling great.
Let me point here first.
Let's show off what you got.
These scorpions be striking.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Yeah, you made a lot of progress.
I hope,
Yeah.
I hope they get everything they're asking for in their contracts.
Yeah. No, we're working for we're striking for shorter hours, better benefits,
Work from home.
work from home. Hell yeah.
Dude, I
We,
love this color scheme. Like, this is like, it's giving me vaporwave,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which I
The,
think is really tight.
orange, purple, and green. Hell yeah.
That's really good, man.
It's like Arizona iced tea, but good.
Do you have
What the fuck did you just say?
No, this is the green tea.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm having fun.
What's your game plan for the chainsword coloring?
It's just gonna be black.
You're gonna do like a black blade? Cool.
Yeah, I want the focus to remain on the figure.
Totally.
So, dark weapons, dark.
Fucking ass like that, you're not gonna have any trouble with that.
That's true. These boys are caked.
Literally.
Yeah.
Let's, I mean,
Can we
Yeah,
turn that?
Can you
turn
turn
them
that
around?
around?
Can
Yeah.
we turn that
yeah,
thing around?
yeah.
Sheesh! Oh, see the crack. Hold
Yeah.
on. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Look at that crack.
That's a thong, baby.
I mean, have you seen that? You see the pose that he's been in for like, however many years. He's in like a flex pose.
Yeah, I don't know if you can tell it, but he's got like a snatch waist. This is like a slutty getup.
I do love.
Hey,
I love
snatch
the
that waist.
little sort of scraps of fabric that you painted white
it's
there.
supposed to be kind of like a, I don't know. He's got a lot of like
Awards.
ribbons and
Accolades.
braids, and I think it's supposed to be giving like kind of low key samurai vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you got going on, Ian?
Well, I have just finished putting a bunch of steel paint on my on the chain swords of my Maid Marines, but let's get a couple of them there that are looking pretty good. Some steel, paint off their
Yeah.
backpacks so they're nice and shiny.
I hadn't seen the epaulets.
The stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them they're starred, some of them are hearted, and then there's the one more here.
Or those are actually relief.
Yeah.
On the model. Oh, that's really cool.
And then the third one is the heart division.
Cute.
That's awesome.
What's the is this like a intercessor like kill team?
That's what I was
Or-
thinking.
Yeah.
Just
That's
try to
tight.
find something that I wouldn't have to paint too many models for.
Totally. Yeah, I was like, are we getting a full like boarding actions maid team?
Maybe in the future.
I want that team to have like the canine unit like Ben's team has, but
Yeah.
do it up like a poodle or something.
These I believe these are cat boys.
I could give them a servo skull.
It is worth noting that you could run a full Kroot Hound army list.
Oh no!
They're really low pointed, and it's like you could run like in like a 2,000 point game. It's something like 400 Kroot Hounds.
I don't know if I can kill that many dogs in 3 hours. That's a big ass.
My
Yeah.
record is one.
Funk, what do you got going on, buddy?
So I did some battle damage on the orc. So I took his. This is the dark brown color is actually called bronze from Procro.
Ooh.
So I did a lot of like trying to knock it up to make the edges look a bit dinged up and stuff. So
Yeah.
I might have gone
Nice.
overboard, but I can always trim it back. So
Oh, the red leather on the handle is really well done.
I don't like that at all, actually. So I've been
I was about
powerfully-
to say I hate it too.
No. It's a weird
Yeah.
thing. Like painting wood shafts of weapons is always tricky. So like that's one I'm not 100% happy with right now. But that's why this is a test model. Trial and error. So
Are these
I
these
thought
are
it was
like
good.
older figures too, right?
I was gonna say this looks like an older Cruel Boy.
So these are the current art boys. If you buy the box, they've got spears and shields.
Right. Oh, sorry, old Iron Jaw.
Yeah, so these are the Ironjaw boys that were in the previous collecting box. So
okay.
my
Okay.
spearhead is, which is kind of cool. Like all the spearheads right now, you can buy a box and it gives you everything you need.
And that's
you
it.
just make it and play it. It's great. But for me, because I have a collection, I was able to go through and pick out, like, I've got a leader here, I've got this box of the old infantry, I've got like a few underworld teams that slot in. So I basically put together a spearhead of equivalent models with stuff that I had laying around, so I didn't actually have to buy anything, which was sick.
Oh, nice.
Except I did, but Ben then had 5 models that I needed. So
Yes, and I've got those still. Yeah.
so yeah, come along. So yeah,
It's great.
I think I'm happy with mostly metal little orc guys because that's nice and quick to paint.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah.
And the sponging's working out good?
Yeah, it creates like a weird kind of nice texture finish, which is nice. So I'll then like dry brush some highlights and shades. And
Sponge-worthy.
I'm hoping by next one I'm going to be painting my my Sons of Behemoth.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to my Seraphon.
yes.
Back in my day, we called them lizard men.
Yeah, we've all kind of picked out our factions.
Yeah, I'm really excited to work on Slan. What did I call them? Slan Metastellar Industries.
Yeah. Yeah.
It says here your job is eating sulfur near a deep sea smoker vent. How much sulfur have you would you say you've eaten this year?
I picked up the Sylvaneth.
Yeah, you were gonna be. I had you totally down for like as
One
like
of the
spooky
4
spooky
undead
ghost
factions?
Yeah, and
I
it
was
turns
gonna
out
say,
you
didn't
do
you-
not like Nagash.
I do not like Nagash. I did my lore deep dive and read a bunch of books and things like that. I'm like, no.
I'd like to
if
call
I was gonna,
your attention to the T-shirt you're wearing.
what's that?
I'd like to call your attention to the T-shirt you're wearing.
This is Vampire the Masquerade. It's different. Shut up.
So
I was about to say if I was going to play an undead faction, it would probably be the vampires because they're the
Yeah.
only ones that do the double birds to Nagash. Sometimes when Nagash isn't listening,
Yeah, I have bad news
They're
for
the
you
ones who
about
are
the
like,
vampire.
yes, sir, and then like flip him the bird, and then he's like, what was that? And they're like, nothing, sir.
No, they give the punk rock one.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh,
yeah, yeah. That would be so. If I was going to do an undead faction, I would do vampires, and then I was like, I'm already in that box. I'm going to go over to. I'm going to do my second love, which is Fancy Druid.
I mean, yeah, Sylvaneth look awesome.
Yeah.
They're,
They're
tree
really
mechs,
incredible
bro.
model.
Yeah, I just finished putting together the Tree Lord. Awesome. I'm going to do like a white birch and sakura thing. Yeah, I'm
Nice.
looking forward to it.
Nice, handsome.
I'll probably also then buy the vampires.
My partner was like, you are doing the dinosaurs who ride dinosaurs who fire laser beams. And I was
Yeah.
like, yes, ma'am.
So I've got the Sons of Behemoth, but the friend of mine, same friend who it was the one who painted up and sent us all the Warcry stuff, heard that I was tangentially interested in fantasy, and said, "Oh, okay," and I guess he's sending me OCRs as well.
Oh, they look incredible.
They're like they're the elite skeleton squadron.
Yeah, they look so rad.
I love the ones with the Janus helmets, the one with multiple faces on them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and I was like, okay, what can I do for you? And he's like, you have to paint your giants. And I'm like, no. But yeah,
The most
I'm
dreaded
really
thing
excited.
you can say to a Warhammer player.
Yeah, you have to paint your things.
Man.
Didn't you also get Skaven as well, Jacob?
I do have Skaven as well. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I got a Skaven spearhead from Erica. Yeah.
I wish I could look back at poor little Jacob getting into this, and he had this little box, maybe
It was so
not
cute.
not too much bigger than this,
Yeah.
and
No,
said,
no.
if they can't fit in here, then I'll never get them. And then that transferred to, oh no, I just meant like when I'm bringing them and transferring them, and then that turned into
Look, I've had a bad year and a half.
Okay,
So
my
I decided
rule
to take
is
up heroin.
I am giving myself this grace, and I'm probably gonna end up selling some, maybe.
they got to fit under the bed, which is why I sleep on a king.
I wish I had a king to sleep on.
Tell your partner I say hi. Anyways, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning on in. We hope you had fun. This was a great little miniature night. Who knows what we're going to do next month? I mean, the painting thing seems to be a hit. I like the idea that we turn Studio C into an LGS for a night. But yeah, who knows? Maybe we'll have our first Spearhead game next month if people are into that.
If people are finished,
If people are
Building
if people are
it,
finished
yeah.
painting, yeah, we'll
building
see.
and painting them.
So I said, people laughed at the man who wanted to play Imperial Knights, but he was done early. They also just made a bunch of new knights too.
Yeah. No, I'm
Chaos ones
in
came out.
deep trouble with the new Horus Heresy boxes coming out.
Well, I heard too that they made White Dwarf put out combat patrol
For knights.
rules for
but
like
it's-
3 armor. You get like 2 armigers or something.
It's knight versus knight though, right?
Is
Like,
it
it's
only
and
that?
it's not like you could use them for everything. I think it was specifically bad knights versus good knights.
No, I think the combat patrol is just like you get 2 armigers, but they've got
Oh.
weird rules.
Yeah,
around
I think
controlling
like
the game.
yeah,
cool.
White Dwarf
Okay.
like put out something like a little while ago, but
They
so who
wanted
knows?
people
Maybe
to
I'm
be
picking
able-
up 2 armigers too.
They wanted people to be able to play the faction.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that,
right.
aren't they the ones that come in a box of like 2 or 3?
They're actually
armigers
the
come in,
cheapest
like,
combat
3.
patrol. They're like
Yeah.
$50.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. The Sons of Behemoth box was 200
Yeah.
for 3 of those guys. So I said,
I
"Hey,
mean-
Etsy, how's it going?" and found some $50 beautiful proxies. What's that?
I got this from Cameron.
Oh,
But this also, if this is what I think it is, this helps me defend myself a little bit. Because
Okay.
all of my friends and family were like, oh, you're into Warhammer now. That's the only gift we're going to get you.
yeah.
May
How
I
do
open
you
this now?
How do you unlock that?
I did.
It's like when Nicole's family found out that I like gin, and I walked home with like 5 bottles of gin after Christmas. Whoa, what's that?
This is the Astra Militarum Unbroken. Thank you very much, Cam, by the way.
Whoa.
This looks so great.
Actually, why don't you
Yeah,
put it
put it
in the
on
box
the-
there?
Can you remind me the...
Oh, it's what you get for subscribing to their online subscription service.
Oh,
subscribing
yeah.
to their subscription service. I got an extra one somehow.
Oh, cool.
That's right, thank you.
So this is a really it's a really nice figure based on a piece of art from their 4th edition codex, where they did kind of like
Yeah, they've done a lot
like
of these commemorative
historical model maker kind of
Jesus Christ, sorry everybody.
We're good.
portraits.
Yeah. Well, there you go. You got a new leader.
Yep, and that goes on the pile of shame I swore I'd never have.
Yeah.
Those
Yep.
are good. After you get done with 12 of this same infantry, you treat yourself with a character, spice
Yeah.
things up a bit.
Yep, and then with the Final Fantasy stuff coming out with Magic the Gathering, I am ruined. Yep.
It's a tough
You're gonna
time
have
to
to
be a
tell me
hobbyist.
all about the Emperor from Final Fantasy II.
What's that?
Final Fantasy II?
Yeah. Oh, the Emperor?
The Emperor, because he has an alt art for Yawgmoth that is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh no. Well,
At the
anyway,
door.
okay,
DQ's at the door. If you wanted to.
okay.
Hey,
All right.
hi. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. This was a lot of
Yeah.
fun. Reminder that this and everything we do is brought to you by you over at our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. You're the reason we're able to do this, so thank you so much. We really appreciate it. You can support us, too. If you're not following the channel, please consider doing so and subbing and all that kind of jazz. If you're watching on YouTube and enjoyed what we do, please consider supporting the channel in any way you want. Patreon or super thanks or yeps or whatever.
Tell a friend, drag them in.
Yeah. But that is it for us. So thank you so much from all of us here at the studio. I've been Ben. This has been Jacob.
I'm
we
Jacob.
we had an Ian.
Hey.
We had Cameron.
Huh?
Funk walked out to go help TQ because they're trapped in a hallway that does not look like the back rooms. And we will see you next. And of course we have Paul on Tech.
Hello.
And we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.